The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
If you're looking for the perfect gift this year, then choose the Jewellery Maker gift voucher. Available in £10 and £50 denominations. Contact us now on 0800 644 655 and give the gift of choice this Christmas. Tune in this Thursday for the launch of Jo Barclay Logie's DVD, French Beaded Christmas Poinsettia. Jo will guide you through how to design and create this exquisite centrepiece, including how to make the basic frame, different types of leaves, springs and the poinsettia. So make sure you're watching this Thursday at 2 p.m.
Hello, welcome back to the show. I've just had a lovely squeeze, a gorgeous squeeze with a lovely Ray. I haven't seen him forever, so that was very nice indeed. Squeezing the life out of her. Good evening, my name's Ruth Linnett. I'm going to take you through for the next 4 hours with the lovely Hayley. She had a bit of a nightmare, I think, getting here today, so she's getting herself sorted. We're like, it's all right, Hayley, calm down, it's all right, she's here. The show will go on, won't it, Michael?
Yes, it will indeed.
It will go. Ready to step on as guest designer this evening?
In a heartbeat.
Fantastic. So we're going to set Michael a challenge. No, we're not. Would be though, wouldn't it? How much can you do in 60 minutes? Head pin, basic loop, get it all going. Stretchy, you can always do your stretches. Not a problem. Got it sorted. In fact, we should have just texted Hayley, shouldn't we? No, she's got some fantastic, fantastic pieces tonight. Some really lovely kits actually, and something different, which I think is very exciting. We are around the world in 4 hours now. Just got 4 hours to complete the round the globe trip. So we've been to many places so far. We still are going to visit Paris a little bit later on, and we're going to visit South Africa, really, aren't we? Because we've got the lovely Hayley with us, and I'm married to one, so we might as well, quite frankly. Yeah. Well, am I token? I could be token, couldn't I? Token South African. Yeah. Right. I have to say, the strands we have tonight are just pretty epic, quite frankly. You can probably see a few of them right now, including these bad boys, these babies. Awesome. They're amazing. Got some super, super, super amethyst. Blue fluorite. I've never brought you blue fluorite. Can't even say it. I've never seen it. It's really rare in terms of colour tone spectrum of fluorite. And we've got some coated fluorite in there as well, which is so party. It's lush. And do we tell them about a certain pendant now? Dun, 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 dun. Are we putting it up for pre-order? We can't, can we? We can't. Right. I don't know if you're watching. Several nights ago, Zena launched. I'm just going to say these words and you're going to get really excited. It's going to be buzzing. Zena launched a particular pendant, the unicorn pendant. Now, I was watching at the time, and I knew they'd fly, and it was fly first upon unicorn fly. And I did. They do fly. They're magical, Mike. They're magical. They do fly. And I was watching and thought, I have to get mine because otherwise they're just going to be gone. So I did what everybody did. I got on the web and I checked out. I sent a message saying, "Yeah, you got my unicorn." And my unicorn's flown away somewhere, and it's gone hither and thither. So I need to pick mine up at some stage today. But we have it back. We're so excited. So this is lovely. This is so special. They sold out in a heartbeat. So get ready for this night. It's coming up in this first hour. Just love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's magical, it's mystical, and you've got so much sterling silver. Isn't that beautiful? It's rising up, isn't it? It's being very powerful. They do say that unicorns are a very powerful force, but lovely, just to give that as a gift for Christmas. So fabulous. Unicorns are very popular right now. But that's going to be amazing. So that's going to be one to look out for later on. We can't put it up for pre-order because they literally just last time, they just sold out straight away. I had lots in baskets that people didn't get the chance to own. So stay with me in this hour because it's going to be, I've got any unicorn puns actually. I didn't think that through. I'll think on it, I'll think on it. But loads and loads to share with you. So do stay with us. A what? A unicorny price. I'm not going to do any of your unicorny jokes, Mike. Right, should we dive in? Because we do have oodles and strudels to share with you tonight, quite frankly. We've got loads and loads to do. Oodles and strudels, it's like apple strudel, isn't it? Just oodles and strudel, it just rhymes. That's all, it just rhymes. I do love strudel. Apple strudel. Best apple strudel I ever had was when I was in Austria. My life. It was amazing. They can make a strudel. It was just delicious. I could have eaten my own body weight in strudels, quite frankly. Favourite dessert, Michael? Do you have a favourite dessert?
Anything chocolate based, really.
Anything chocolate based?
Yeah, I love chocolate. But you know, chocolate crunch from school. That really hard chocolate cake.
Yeah, it's not bad that.
And custard.
Yeah, we've had lemon cake tonight. There was some lemon cake that was brought into the office, and myself and Phil dived in. You weren't sure, were you, Michael? Been out a while. I just went to cake. It's cake. It's got my name on cake. I'm having it. Right, we have. Oh, Adam. Adam has the first product of the night. I don't think I know what this is. Herkimer quartz. Oh, have I had it once? Maybe I've brought this to you once before. Long time ago. Is it our New Yorker? Yeah. This is amazing. Yes, I have. I've had it once and it flew. Oh my gosh. It's also known as the Herkimer diamond. That's the badger. It's because it is so sparkly. I mean, look at those, the way that that's been cut. So this is quite magical as well, actually, isn't it? Really, really beautiful. From the United States of America. Totally natural, totally glorious. And 35 carats. 35 carats of gem. It's all going on tonight. 19 centimetre strand. But if you love just the monochrome, but this is really, and I'd actually say it's quite fierce if you think of the diamonds, the dazzle you get from your diamonds. This is going to be really, really quite spectacular. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at everything you're getting there. Absolutely, just, you will be so ashamed of yourself if you don't get this in your collection. Simple as that. You're going to need to have this. It's happening tonight. We've got loads and loads to share with you. People are ringing through already. We've got loads of you calling through already. On the web, $6.95. We don't see it very often at all. I think I only brought it to you once. Herkimer quartz, the diamond from America at $6.95. We can see it twinkling. Got these lovely, almost, look at them, they're almost like shards of gemstones. You can see they've got these wonderful, what I would describe as inclusions within there, and you can almost see a bit like the black rutile actually. You've got those wonderful sort of deeper sort of characteristics within the gems. Really lovely, really different. And if you look at them, you'll see this at home. They've got the most amazing polish going on there. Lots of different angles, so the light's going to bounce and flutter away on every single one of those gems. But for $6.95, you've been adding to your order all day today, so you might as well keep going. You only pay one set of P&P, so you might as well keep doing it. So, oh, hello. Let's try that again. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Absolutely. Is it yummy, yummy, yummy for the gemstone or yummy, yummy for the chocolate cake and the lemon? Who knows? I tell you what you've got to do though with this. What you have to do is this. Oh yes. The American, that is the American dream. You've got the American diamond and you've got the unicorn pendant on there. This is so, so, so lovely. £6.95. I mean, just, I need to, I'm going to put that on a chain. If we got a chain, I need to pop that on some, I've got to wear that unicorn. I'm gonna grab that one. I am. If mine doesn't materialise, I'm having that one. $6.9. Do you know what? My order's gone astray because it was in my married name. That's what's confused everybody. You see, that's what it was. If it had got Ruth Linnett on the parcel, it would have been fine. But I've confused the world. So glorious. Look at that. Look at that lovely shard. You've got so much going on in here. 0800 644 655. We need a what? A tagline for me. In kind of what respect? For like an hour? For just an intro? Well, let's chuck it out there. Done that. Done the... Won't read that one out. Yes, you've got a tagline for me, or a little intro. Ruth's relentless offers. You kind of no, it doesn't work. It kind of died at the end. That did. Went like that, though, like that. We need to like be able to do a little jingle or something, don't we? Ruthless deals. We've been there. Bought the T-shirt on those. Bought the T-shirt on the Ruthless deals. We need something a bit more, something exciting. Just, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Hello, Zoe. Zoe. Is the unicorn available on pre-order? It's not, Zoe. I'm so sorry. We've only got 104. Basically, Zena had about 100 last time, and they literally went. I did what you did. I didn't get any special privileges. We're not allowed on those. I literally was on the web and just went, basket, check out. So it will be in this hour. Should we say a particular time? 10 to the hour. Yeah, we'll do the unicorn at 10 to, but everyone will just get a fair shot of that. But it's definitely, it's the one to have at the moment, isn't it? It's lovely. That's fab, that is. Beautiful. Right, shall we do the big turquoise rounds? I mean, instant, look at that. When you've got your little black dress on, it's all you need. It's all you need with a unicorn flapping around your neckline as well. Very lovely. Good. Little white dress you can if you want to. Mike can wear your white one. Not a problem. But definitely with your little black dress or your little broider anglaise. Very lovely. Is that throwing you a kipper? Broider anglaise?
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Throwing you a kipper? Why on earth did I say that? 250 carats. No, it's going to be random Ruth's hour tonight is what it's going to be. 250 carats of turquoise plain rounds reconstituted. Oh, raise the Ruth. I like that.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, now, yeah, I like that. Raise the Ruth. The roof is on fire. Yeah, raise the roof. Maybe. Lovely colours. Really, really beautiful colours. They are awesome. Reconstituted, so you get this absolute sort of perfection in every single one of the gemstones here. But we are going to do, in fact, let's test it out, shall we? Let's test out that raising the roof kind of a deal, where we raise the roof and make sure that, it's quite hard to say raise the roof. Raise the roof. And we're going to lower the prices. Take it down. Is this one of the lowest prices we've never been there before. We've seen £11.95, that's for sure. We've seen £11.95 on there. They are big though, aren't they? 10mm rounds, 38 centimetres. Luscious. Great colour on there. Back of the Linnett. That's not bad either. Back of the net, back of the Linnett. Yeah. We can work with all of these. Gives us food for thought at least, doesn't it? Wasn't the text topic conversation we were going to have, but I like it. It's more constructive. Have we got a suggestion already? Ball's brilliant bargains. For those of you that don't know, my married name is Ball. Yeah, having a ball. Yeah, keep them clean. £8.95 on that glorious strand. I mean, just so fabulous. Well, I tinkered with it for a while. Ruth... No, that's not even worth reading out, is it, Michael? We won't go. Did you like that, Ruth's ballistic bargains? Yeah. But then it doesn't make sense really, does it? Because I'm sticking with Linnett. Yeah. We'll keep working on it. It's good fun. I like it. Yeah. £8. Mike's getting very defensive in the gallery. Even on a little stretchy, even perhaps with just a little bit of silver in between, they're gorgeous. Absolutely fabulous. Is that Ray? Rhea, sorry. Big Bird's bargains. I do like that. My friends still, I've got a lot of friends from university that still call me Big Bird. So Big Bird's bargains. Yeah, we can have that. We like that. I just feel I should be all yellow and fluffy as we do that, though. Lovely job on that. Best price ever. £11.95. We have stopped off at before, but £8.95 for a bit of summer. A little bit of sunshine. Just imagine that with some gold wire interspersed, woven its way through the gems. You can macrame with that. There's all sorts of different mediums you could work with your turquoise, but it is that purity of the stone that you're seeing on every single one of those, and they just look lovely. You can see it there against the black of my top. It's going to work all the way, all the year through, but it's such a happy, vibrant colour, isn't it, turquoise? I think all day, every day, that's kind of one of the colours that you can't feel down in the doldrums when you're wearing turquoise, I don't think. Where are the doldrums, by the way? Just thinking it. You know the phrase, down in the doldrums? It must be an old phrase for something or other. They all come from something. I love all of those phrases. But the doldrums, I don't know what, down in the doldrums, don't know. Sounds like it should be like a hill or a valley, but you're down in the doldrums.
Sounds like you too to me.
Is it a place? Is it? Maritime usage. It was what? Sorry, where ships went? Oh, it's where ships are more likely to sink in the sea, down in the doldrums. Oh, see, so every day's a school day. Every day's a school day. Right, one final flash of those up against the neckline. Luscious Linnett's Lovelies. Thank you. There we go. There's another one. Moving on. Moving on. Right, shall we do? Let's do the pearl chain. Again, could work beautifully with the unicorn. Really, and actually you could get a couple of those because actually it's a long necklace as well. I think that looks absolutely glorious. But pearls anyway. Oh, you've got the colours here as well. You've got these wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, beautiful, pretty classic pearls. You've got the peach tones. You've got the pretty sort of pinks and lilacs in there as well. Now you're looking at approximately 50 centimetres in length there. You have the Baroque shaped pearls, 95 sterling silver. They're 6 by 8 millimetres, and they look so stunning. They're very, very classic. There's almost an innocence and a purity to the pearls that you're seeing here, and of course then you've got the 95 sterling silver links on here as well that are just gorgeous, just gorgeous. Wow. Wow, this is lovely. You've got a lot of silver going on in here as well. Now, I'll just show you the ends. So if you want to, you can quite simply attach a clasp to the end, or you could take a couple of different sections out. You could take one or two of the pearls out. You could have a little bit of the silver in there. You could actually mix and match in terms of maybe taking the lilac colours out, putting those together in a design. But the fact is you've got the chain link within each one of those. You can see you've got the little loop either side of the pearl. So if you want to just snip into the chain link, then you could take your pearls off in a different sort of adventure if you wanted to. But how about an even better price on this right now? Let's do a Linnett's Lovelies on this, or we're going down to £17.95 on these today. We need some treats. We're all saving for Christmas, aren't we? We're all starting to do our Christmas shopping. Aren't we? Maybe. Starting to do a little bit of Christmas shopping. But it's £17.95. You've got just a bit of a winner going on here. Very, very pretty indeed. And of course, all of that silver, but the pearls are just so pretty. You've got this really soft perspective on the gemstones, that glorious pearlescence that you're seeing on here as well. So many of you taking advantage of that, and I don't blame you. So 50 centimetres in length. So you've got a lot going on there. You've got a long, long length on your pearl. So very, very beautifully done. So congratulations to you on those. Great price. Dial in on 0800 644 655 on the web at jewellerymaker.com. And of course, there's your item code YERO23. Pop them in your basket. Check them out. Get your baskets ready for the unicorn. Make sure you've checked out on something so it's all nice and easy. You know your card details are, and you know that when that happens, you're just going to fly in and that's going to fly out with you, because there are so many treats and gifts to share with you tonight as we hop around the world on these deals. So congratulations on those, £17.95. Very, very well done indeed. They are just beautiful. Congratulations on those. They're lovely. Lots of different ways you're going to use those. I'd actually probably want to grab a couple of those if I was honest, and go for a really lovely sort of looped necklace. Layers, layers and layers and layers. So very, very well done indeed. Ah, gorgeous. Congratulations on those. Wonderful. Right, let's do... I'll tell you what we'll do before the moonstone. Shall we say hello? Hello, lovely.
Hello.
We've got Hayley's here, everybody. Yay!
Just about.
Just about. Are you all right, my darling?
I'm fine, thank you. I might be a bit clammy.
Bless you. Have you had a bit of a journey?
It's been, yeah, I've been on motorways quite a lot of the day. So,
bless
yeah,
you.
But it's all, I'm here
It's
now.
all good. We can get you a cup of tea.
Yeah.
You can just chill and relax for a bit. It's all good.
You look very glamorous, by the way.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. There is a little... Well, I could say, in terms of having one of those days, I kind of forgot my top tonight.
Well, your hair and your makeup make up for it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you look gorgeous.
This is literally the top I walked in with my jeans, and then went, oh, bought my Christmas jumper because we did some photographs earlier on.
Okay.
And then went, oh, what do you want? Because the Christmas jumper was a bit up to there, but it's going to be too warm.
Yeah.
Too warm.
That's kind of the same place
yeah.
I'm at, but
But
It is what it is.
in this.
Good.
Very comfy.
And you can't go wrong with black.
No, well, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Bless. We'll let Hayley settle for a minute or so.
Thank
I'm
you.
dying to see your jewellery though, because you've had
Thank you.
loads in that kit.
Yeah, there's enormous amounts in this kit. I
Really,
mean,
really
actually,
nice.
there's just where do you begin with it, really?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, I'm very excited to see what you've done. Very excited. Right, let's bring some moonstone, shall we? Some glorious, glorious moonstone. Always useful to have in your stashamundo. To have a little bit of moonstone. These colours. Classic moonstone. You've got this lovely sort of silvery grey that's happening within there. Very nicely cut, these, actually. Oh, these are cute. Now, take a closer look, actually, because I know that they're graduated, faceted wheels, but look, they're almost like, can you see they're almost like little triangular facets that you're getting on there? I haven't seen those before. Actually, if I'd done, obviously we've had graduating gemstones, we've had faceted gems, we've had faceted rondelles, but faceted wheels, a little bit different they are. I like those. Different sizes, obviously, as you're making your way around on that strand, but some wonderful silvery greys, almost a bit of luminescence like you see from your labradorite. But I guess if you think about labradorite and moonstone, moonstone? Oh, I have a moonstone.
I like it.
Moonstone, then have that similar feel, don't they? This is lovely. 60 carats. They are not going to that price. No, that would be ridiculous. That wouldn't. That no, not putting my name against that. Nowhere near. Lovely though. So 20 cm strand, but graduated all the way. We're talking 3x2 down to 7. £8.95 for this strand. Definitely worth having. Again, imagine that with the unicorn. We've got the unicorn, Hayley. I'm very excited. Let's grab hold. See, with moonstone, the silvers in there are going to look absolutely lovely, aren't they? They are gorgeous. I wish, well, I was about to destroy the magic then and say, I wish they were real. They are real. They are real. No proof that there isn't. £8.95 for your graduated gemstones here. And of course, you could zhuzh those up with a little bit of black spinel. You could pop pearls in there as well. You could put any gemstone you wanted to. If you want to pop a bit of tanzanite in there, you can go for it. But labradorite, got some big cabochons later actually that could work very, very nicely on that. But just really, really simple. You can do what you wish with those. But I like the facets. The fact that you've got those little sort of triangular facets are just, I think, a little bit funky, something a little bit different actually. Totally unisex as well. Very, very lovely. £8.95 on the telephone lines and on the web. Congratulations, just add those into your baskets and check them out. Check them out now. Right, let's go for some warmth, shall we now? Some warmth and heat. It's what we need right now. I'm being very good with the heating at the moment, I am. We're a bit frugal with the heating in our house. It's rarely on. I said to my mum and dad the other day, have you got the heating on? Well, we've got it set at 15, so it does kick in at 15. My dad's like, oh my duck, you need it a bit. You need it a bit. If he's watching right now, he's like, don't speak like that. Oh my duck, you need it a bit. You need it a bit warmer than that. Think about the cats. No, it's my dad. My dad's not South African. So that's what we see. That's what I'm married to a South African.
Yes, okay.
So he never gets cold. He's got an inbuilt temperature. He's always warm.
I don't know if that's South African though, or if it's a
male
thing.
Yeah,
I didn't want to say that, but I think it is.
Yeah, he's always warm.
Yeah.
So I'm in there like at home with a jumper on and with a scarf wrapped around, and he's in his t-shirt going, no, I don't need the heating. I'm like, no.
But 15 is a bit low for now.
It probably is actually, isn't it? Isn't the legal working limit 18 or something?
Is it?
I think there is isn't there a legal working limit for how cold it gets, but not for how hot it gets? I think you can be somewhere and it can be roasting, but there's no.
Now in South Africa that's different. If it's over 40 degrees or 42 degrees, then you can stop working.
Yeah, you see, over here that would be a pointless rule. Yeah. If it gets to 42 degrees in the UK, you can all stop working. Have we ever done that? Once, maybe in a blue moon. I could be wrong. But anyway, we've got a bit of heat here from your carnelian graduated faceted drops, which look luscious. Hello, lovely Liz. Liz and Ruth, you are just the person to have a unicorn. I can see you riding one through the countryside. Oh, that yummy carnelian. I could do that. It would have to be quite a big unicorn for all 6 foot of me, to be fair. But yeah, I would quite like. Maybe I should ask Santa for a unicorn for Christmas. They're meant to come from Arizona, aren't they, unicorns? Really?
Are they?
They're like the warm weather. He's making that up, isn't he? He's talking rubbish, I'm sorry. Unicorns. Where are you from? Arizona. I'd like quite. If I had a unicorn, it would have to be white or pink. To be fair, let's go unicorn full out. It's got to be pink. It's got to have like the spiral. It's got to be a spiral horn.
Oh yeah.
Like
I think that's how a unicorn is, isn't it? Yeah.
I'll go for an eggshell blue.
Eggshell blue. Nice.
It'd be called Boom Boom.
It'd be called Blue Moon. Michael's thought this through, you know. He's got this already. Blue Moon the unicorn. Michael. On his unicorn. There he goes again on the unicorn down the M40.
With glitter behind him.
Yeah. I was going to say something wrong then, but yeah, as it's going, there's glitter flying.
Glitter trail.
Yeah, glitter trail, yeah. £8.95 for a very, very hot gemstone. They are lovely. Sorry, it's all going a bit pear-shaped, isn't it, really? Pear-shaped, do it. Yeah. Let's do the neon apatite, because these are amazing. These are really, really lovely. Oh, my goodness me. Doesn't Cindy or Barbie or someone have a unicorn? We deserve one, really, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We deserve one. Right, look at these colours. These are huge. Huge, huge, huge neon apatite. And it certainly is all in the colour, isn't it? You've got this fantastic jet of colour that you're seeing in here. But it's the sheer size of them that's so unusual. We don't normally get apatite these kind of sizes, to be fair. But they do look absolutely extraordinary, spaced out on that strand, so they've got time to kind of breathe, if you like. But you might probably only be using perhaps 1 or 3 of those in your designs. You might choose them to be used as sort of signatures or accents in a design, team them up with other gemstones, but they do look ridiculously fab. 58 carats. We're talking 5 by 2 millimetres up to 9 by 4 millimetres. On average, you're looking at 1, 2, maybe 3 millimetres normally for apatite on a good day. So if you take your 1 millimetre, your 2 millimetres, you're going up to 9 by 4 on this strand. It's extraordinary, and the colour's gorgeous. You can mix that with the turquoise we had earlier on. You could pop some pearls in there as well, I think, that would look absolutely glorious. But they are just really big signature standout gemstones. But again, it's that colour, isn't it? It's that really, really strong saturation of colour that you're seeing from the neon apatite, but they certainly do glow, don't they? And actually, they're not one flat colour. Can you see you've got some more kind of greeny blues in there as well, like an emerald green, ocean greeny blue. Very, very lovely. A little bit postcard blue. 18, I want to say like a turtle green. Lovely. £18.95. Lowest price ever. Coming up, because that wasn't it, even though we've got really big, sizable neon apatite gems from Africa, 58 carats, we are going around the world tonight, for 8, that's incredible actually. That really is, all joking aside, you've got a fantastic, fantastic price here. Very, very special gemstones, 58 carats of neon apatite. They rock. That's a great price, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and they are a stunning colour.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
And such a good size.
Yeah,
really, really
good.
Nice. So you don't have to go full out on those. In fact, I don't think I would actually. I think they're almost a little bit too special to kind of use all of those in one swoop. I'd maybe want to select a couple of those pieces or have some little drops for earrings maybe, but very, very nice to have if you are looking at sort of lifting your collection a bit, lifting and elevating your gemstone selection. £8.95 for neon apatite is really good going. Add them to your order, put them in your basket, make sure you're checking out on those, and make sure you are winning on some of these deals tonight, because it's getting busy, 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 but they are just absolutely adorable. So grab hold of those, because they are stunning. With the turquoise rounds, I was just looking at those, to be fair. Let's have another little peek. There's loads of, and even the moonstone that we've had. If that's too full on for your turquoise, I like that. I mean, I don't think you can get too much, to be fair. But actually, even with the moonstone we had earlier on, because you've got, there we go, you've got the different fasting in there as well. I just think that's adding a different dimension. It's a different look. Very, very beautiful though. Really, really lovely on those. £8.95 for neon apatite. Get involved. I mean, if I hold those up, you can see them from there. Just superb. They are lovely, aren't they? Really special strand, that. Really, really special. That's gorgeous. Right, we can't wait any longer. We've got to do it. We're going to go in for the rocks. These are going to be fantastic. We're going to bring to you lavender amethyst as a star buy. Let's do them now. These are just amazing. Oh my goodness me. Now myself and Phil, just before the show, we were looking at all of the different strands and looking at all the different pieces that we had tonight. Instantly, the pair of us just went, oh, look at the amethyst. These are just phenomenal. I think something different, definitely, something really contemporary, something quite edgy and modern, but you see them from there. We have some big, big, big pieces. These are glorious. These, I don't know what these are. It looks like we've been to a glacier and we've chiselled off parts of a glacier, and then you've got that glow, that lavender. They're so awesome. Amethyst, big, big, big nuggets of amethyst gemstones. 700 carats worth, and they're so different. Everyone. Every single nugget that you've got on this strand is totally unique, has its own personality. They are scrumptious. Obviously, that's going to be one heck of a necklace. If you are to restrand that, it's probably going to be too heavy. You're possibly not going to be looking at doing that anyway. But what you probably will be doing is exploring these gems, and do exactly that when you get them home. Some have got more transparency, some are slightly more opaque, but they are all individual. You are not going to be making the same pieces of jewellery once, twice, 3 times a lady. You're just not. They're all going to be so individual. But you will probably choose one of those gems. I mean, imagine one of those as a ring. I mean, you could just go absolutely phenomenally wild with one of those as a ring. A massive cocktail ring, you could wire out that within an inch of its life, a couple of scrolls maybe either side, and then around on the shank, but I mean, that would be absolutely epic. As a pendant, very, very similar thing. They're going to look absolutely amazing. But please don't forget your carat weight. You've got 700 carats and approximately 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, approximately 15 on this. Oh, really?
Wow. For all of that.
How?
That is, I mean, one amethyst, one big bright amethyst, and that's for a whole strand of those really chunky nuggets.
I mean, you take one of those off. Literally, I'm going to take the smallest one that I can find on this strand. If I take the smallest one off, and you imagine just quite simply making that into a ring, are you going to sell that at $7.95?
Exactly.
Job done. End of story. End of story. That is incredible. All right, let me find the biggest one. No, there is no such thing as that. Is the biggest one too big for a ring? No, not in my book. Go big or go home in my book. You know, if you want a big rock of, but you could easily, as a pendant, that's going to be a fantastic feature for a pendant as well, isn't it? But I look at these as well, and I find these really intriguing because I think ornamentally as well, these are just gorgeous. If you like to collect your gemstones, maybe you've got a little display case. I know lots of you do have sort of your display cases where you probably have your little, maybe you've got your sort of figurines, or maybe you've got a collection of little animals or crystals or anything like that, and maybe a mineral collection or a gemstone collection. Imagine just some of those pieces presented in a little box for a gift. I think would be absolutely lovely. Maybe you are going to a friend's for Christmas, maybe you are kind of out and about, and that would be a really, really nice gift piece. But you could have it quite simply and make that into a pendant if you wanted as well, but a really big feature as a bracelet as well. They're just gorgeous. They look like icebergs. There we go, Samantha. You and I on the same level. Absolutely. They do. They're like, if you think about the icebergs. Oh, little ice cubes. Quite funky ice cubes. Don't put them in your drinks. But they do look amazing. This is from, oh, I'm going to read it on it. I'm struggling to read it on the screen, and it's by the side of me. Hello, Mandy. You're right, my lovely. Hello, everyone. I have that stunning unicorn. In fact, I'm wearing it right now. It's such a beautiful pendant, and it's huge. Defo recommend it. I can't wait to get mine, Mandy. I can't wait to receive mine. If it doesn't turn up, I'm nicking this one legally. 700 carats. It's coming up at 10:27, by the way, for everybody that's waiting for the unicorn. We can't do it for pre-order for obvious reasons. But yeah, they are really special. Look at the different colours there as well, because we've called them, obviously, lavender, but there are some really nice shades of purple that you're seeing in there as well. But something quite fabulous, something quite different. 700 carats, we're at £7.95. We've got approximately 15 pieces on there. Sorry, I've got lipstick all over my hands. Is it all over my face for
No,
some
you're
reason?
doing all right in your face.
I think it was the gasp, you see. It was the gasp, and I covered my mouth with my hands, and I've looked down, there's lipstick on the new desk.
Oh!
Don't tell anyone. It's all right, it's gone now. Oh, did you say that really, Mike? Did you hear Mike then? I'm telling Chloe. Well, wouldn't like to have sat next to you at school.
No.
Right, it was her. It was her. She did it. £7.95. That price? Phil did it. Phil did it. Yeah, big gemstones. 18 by 19 millimetres, 40 to 38 millimetres. Absolutely spot on those. Very, very best of luck indeed. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Right, let's do these pearls because we've got a couple of different strands of pearls this evening and I love them all. Watch out, we've got the 5 metres of pearls coming up later on as well, which is so gorgeous. But these colours are winners. Classic pearl. Then you've got that lovely sort of very delicate silvery blue hue and this deeper metallic blue in there as well. But they work together so well, don't they? I love these. Ivory, silver and black freshwater pearls. Very nice size as well, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. 38 centimetre strands, because we have 3. You've got all of those coming your way. But they look so pretty. They're perfect. Very nice size, obviously. The potato pearl slightly, well, you talk about the rounds, you talk about the spherical pearl, so they're slightly off spherical. Oh, I think I've picked the wrong teeth up tonight, I don't. I think I've got Carol's in. 7 by 6 by 7 by 8. 7 by 6 to 7 by 8. 38 centimetres, so you're slightly off on there, but actually I think it just gives them more character. And we all know we all like to sort of be embracing the different shapes and characters of the pearls. Stunning when you consider, you know, straight away you've got 3. If you were to go all pearl out heavy on those, you've got 3 necklaces, haven't you? For £55.95 to have 3 genuine, real cultured pearl necklaces is pretty amazing, shamazing. Obviously not doing that, moving down on these prices all the way through to that's £10 a strand. That's amazing. If you are to restrand one of those, literally put on a little clasp. If I do that, it'll be a choker, but glorious. Oh, with your little unicorn. Mamma mia. So beautiful. That's going to look am I all flushed as well? What's going on? I am, aren't I? I'm never like this.
Was it the whiskey you had before?
Might have been the whiskey.
Yeah,
Who told her that? Oh, I'm not a whiskey girl at all.
I know. Gin.
Oh, goodness, gin. Gin's a different story, yeah. But they do look beautiful, don't they? £29.99. Oh, do you know what? I bet that was my Christmas jumper. Good job I didn't wear that all night. That could have gone wrong. And of course, you don't need to keep them just separately, strand by strand. Mix them up. That's the key. If you want to perhaps mix the deep, in fact, let's do that with the deeper of the blue with the classic white. I mean, I can't get enough pearls. Simple.
I don't think you ever will get enough of those.
No, I don't.
They're eternal.
They really are, and there's so much you can do with them as well, whether you just restrand them or whether you're thinking a little bit more outside of the box. There's a lot you can do with those, but essentially for £10 a strand of pearls, you don't have to go very far to any jewellers to find pearls and to see what sort of a pair of pearl earring studs. Have you paid £10 for a pair of pearl studs? Because I have, and the rest.
Yeah.
And the rest. And then you consider actually when you've set them into gold, I mean, it's a totally different story. So a bit of a dream to see those. They're very beautiful. Just stack up on them when you've got the chance. JewelleryMaker.com and on the web, 0800 644 655. So very, very well done indeed. Congratulations on those. Hi Caroline, nice to see you there. Sarita, nice to see you. Julie, Dawn, Hayley, Elizabeth, make sure you are checking out your baskets as well. Very, very beautiful. 29. Michaela, nice to see you there as well. 29.95. They are lovely. Lindsay, well done to you. 29.95. Check them out. Check them out. Check them out. Check them out now. Beautiful. Love those colours. Very, very beautiful. And there we go. If we take the darker ones away, I mean, you've got your daytime look and then perhaps you've got your evening look there as well with the black freshwater pearls. But yeah, beautiful. But don't let them sit in your baskets because they're not yours until you've checked them out. And you know it's going to go absolutely bonkers very, very soon because obviously 10 to the hour, we are going to do the unicorn pendant. So excited. So excited, so exciting. Love it. Can I need, thank you. I'm whining a bit there, aren't I? I need it. It's so cute.
He is adorable.
Oh, it's so lovely. I need mine now. What did you call your unicorn again, Michael?
Boom
Boom
boom.
boom.
What's yours going to be called, Ruth?
I don't know.
Cha-cha.
Cha-cha. Oh, I can't do it up now. Can't do it
Do you
like
need a
that.
hand?
Let's have a little go. Una or Una. Una the unicorn.
Una's good. I don't know what was said there.
Yeah, one more go.
All right.
Clop, clop. Oh, I'm beaten. I'm beaten. Oh, come on, Hayley,
All
help me
right.
out here. It's because it's caught in
Okay.
my hair. Thank you, darling.
All right.
But look at the silver. I wonder if you could get that engraved, actually, if you wanted to.
Yeah, I would say so.
Get a little
All
message on
right.
the back if you wanted to. But
Yeah,
they're
would you
so,
mind?
so cute.
Let's see. There
I
we
love,
go.
love, love. But you're going to have to be quick.
Yeah,
You
I
are
would
gonna
imagine
have
it's
to be
going to
super, super
fly
quick.
out, isn't it? There we go.
Literally, literally. So cute.
Gorgeous. It's actually
Mine.
a perfect size, isn't it?
It really is.
It's
Yeah.
not too dinky.
I love them.
Yeah, I love it.
Do you remember the cat pendants that we had? Did you see
Yeah.
those? Like the stretching
Yes,
cat.
yes, yes.
I got the rose gold plated one. Well, I got two. And I love it. I wear it all the time. Obviously because I'm cat crazy. Yeah, obviously. Love it, love it, love it. Do you want to do what, sorry? I might do. Yeah, of course. Look at this. I love it. It's really, really lovely. On a long chain as well. Imagine that on a long 30-inch chain. That is not coming. You're going to have to rugby tackle me to get that off me.
I could, yeah. Well.
Yeah, wasn't an offer. Right, lapis lazuli. Woo, back off. Right, 190 carats of lapis. Big, 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 big pieces again here. This is scrubbing. Great colour. Great, great colour on the lapis lazuli. 190. Oh, Meredith the unicorn. I like that. I actually really like that. That works for me. Yeah. 12 by 11 millimetres to 26 by 16 and a 23 centimetre strand. So, so lovely. And you can see every single one of the facets on the gemstones there as well. Big pieces. Big pieces. Now, it's pretty hard at the moment to get lapis lazuli, so when we've got it, you've got to grab it. And Anne says, if I manage to get a unicorn, I will call it mine. Good idea. Yeah,
That's
great
very
show.
good.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. Yeah, I like that. Mine, mine, all mine. Yeah. Well, I wonder what a herd of unicorns is called, or a group of unicorns.
Oh, yeah.
Is it like a magical or something?
A magical.
I'm sure.
A magic of unicorns. It's got to be something like that, hasn't it? It's not. Can't be a stampede. Stampede's far too vicious. A magic. Let's go with the magic. Obviously, we're talking about a non-existing thing, but
I think magic sounds like it
magic
should
of
be the right
unicorns,
answer, doesn't it?
I love a kaleidoscope of butterflies. That's one of
Oh,
my
is that what it
favourites.
is? Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't it?
Oh.
A blessing of unicorns.
Oh, okay.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
one version,
Yeah.
apparently. They're fighting over that right now. Giraffes. Do you know what a group of giraffes is?
I don't.
You should know that,
I
shouldn't you?
should know.
A tower,
Oh, that's brilliant.
isn't it?
Sometimes they're so obvious,
Yeah.
or they work, and sometimes they don't.
Is it Parliament of Crows as well? Oh no, Murder of Crows. Parliament of... Ooh, owls.
Owls, yeah, it is, yeah.
It's a Parliament
Okay.
of Owls, I think. I love these. I could talk about
Yeah,
these forever,
brilliant.
I could. Yeah, I think it's Parliament of Owls.
A murmuration.
Anyway, lapis lazuli.
Send some in.
£6.95 on lapis lazuli, and they're massive, 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 massive pieces. Some beautiful blues within there, and of course your lapis, you've got that little sparkle of gold as it looks within the gemstone. It's fool's gold, but they do look absolutely tremendous. And again, you're probably picking out one of those as a feature. Imagine that just as a centerpiece on a bra. Actually, they look quite nice. Those three, to be fair. You could do some macrame in between. You could add in some spaces in between. You could pop on some wire in there, or add that onto just very, very simple cord, and that would actually look quite a standout piece, to be fair. And £6.95, even for just one of the smaller ones, is just great, great value straight away. Again, just chuck them in your basket, pop them in your basket, get those checked out on, because they do look really, really rather super. So beautiful. I tell you what, can we nip back? Let's get back to the quartz, because let's rewind. Because at the very, very start of the show, we bought this strand to you. We've had literally, Phil's had so many messages coming in to ask to do this again. We're doing it again. The Herkimer quartz, the American diamond. on screen right now, which I think I've only ever had once. Always popular when we get it, £6.95. How lovely to have something like this in your collection. Look at all the people that have checked out on this one already. If you do sell your jewellery, if you do sell your pieces, imagine going out on a lot of you probably doing your Christmas fairs right now as well. Imagine just having that as a strand, and maybe you could have like a guess the gemstone on your stand, and maybe there's a prize, a bracelet, something you're giving. I bet nobody would get that.
That's a brilliant idea, actually, and I agree. I wouldn't have gotten that either.
No, I wouldn't. 100%. Yeah, I've probably gone. You might have got a few maybe rutile quartz.
Yes, I think I would have gone.
Which is probably going to be your closest, but not the particular name that you've got here. I don't think. If anybody got that, fair play to them. You might have done those, Susan, Jackie, Wendy. You might have recognised it. But £6.95. That's luscious. Tina, very well done. You're in on the action as well. I don't blame you, but you do get, and you need to see it at home because of that polish, almost like slices into the gemstone. These lovely little nuggets that you've seen, and you can kind of see the crystal structure. If you look at those gems, you've got these lovely spaces where they've been cut into, and it kind of shows you the crystal within the gemstone, but very, very appealing, really different. Obviously, I'd want that with precious metal. I'd want to be putting that, for me, alongside genuine 95 sterling silver. Why wouldn't you? You could mix that maybe with some Swarovski crystal. That might look amazing. You'd have a heck of a lot of sparkle going on there, but really, really cute and very different as a strand. 35 carats, still an amazing carat weight, but just such a different looking gemstone. If you do love your rutiles, you will absolutely adore this. If you love your diamonds, you will. And actually, if I just look, if you make your way along the strand, just picking one or two out there, you can, if you look a little bit close, you can almost see, look at that, what look like little, well, if you know amethyst, you get sort of the Moroccan amethyst that has like hematite inclusions. They are just so fabulous. Very, very best of luck indeed on those. Keep adding them into your collection. Obviously, you've got sort of stage one of your monochromatic look there as well, your black and your white together, but really, really quite superb. Norman's just joined us, Angela Collector in Cardiff, Tina, very well done. And out to Hebrides, beautiful, beautiful job on those. Just something really special and really different, and will look fabulous alongside your unicorn. Love it. So £6.95, total no-brainer on that one. Don't know, I keep wanting to call it a unicorn pony. I'm a unicorn pony. 0800 644 655 on the phone lines. JewelleryMaker.com on the web. Just grab hold of that because we don't see it very often at all. So fantastic work. Not very far away from the unicorn. But before we do it, now this is really nicely sort of displayed, to be fair. Ametrine, great gemstone. You should kind of get two gemstones in one for a start off. But this is really lovely because you can see very clearly how well this is going to work with your gold plated findings, maybe your copper wire, your gold plated copper wire. Fabulous, big, irregular faceted nuggets again on your ametrine. 135 carats of those irregular large nuggets. 9x4 to 16x7 and a 17 centimetre strand. The gold is just so glorious. Very beautifully cut and very beautifully faceted again on these gemstones, but you can see all of the little tubular spaces, if you like, that are in between, because you've got that golden sheen. You can see just how well they are going to work, whether they are sitting on your gold wire. I mean, you've got to go gold with this, surely, haven't you?
I think so. Even with the purple tones, it just brings out the luxuriousness of it all.
Total
and it's a bit like you said previously, just one of those is a statement piece on its own. Yeah. Stunning.
Yeah,
and they look really high end.
Yeah, well, ametrine, I mean, it is. I mean, you've got something really special that's happened anyway. Deep down in the Earth's crust, obviously, Mother Nature's done the heating process for us. That's why you've got the two different colours. Obviously, you've got your purple of your quartz, but Mother Nature's heated the gemstone through an oxidisation process, and that higher temperature has brought out the yellows through from the gemstone as well. But it's really hard to mimic. I mean, it's one of those that you don't kind of even go near. But you've got some nice choices here. Your smaller pieces might work beautifully, perhaps for your earrings if you wanted to. They're not going to be all uniform, but that's adding to the character, that's kind of adding. I mean, look at those with the tassel on as well.
Yeah.
So on trend with the tassels at the moment.
Absolutely.
So lovely. Great carat weight for £20. 135 carats. We're not doing that either. We need to give you some more pounds and pennies back to go towards a unicorn. It's coming up very, very shortly indeed. Only got just over 100 of those, so you're going to have to be so swift. £12.95. That's genius, actually. Just one of those pieces set into a pendant, wire wrapped, drop down maybe on a lariat style drop even would look utterly, utterly glorious. But you can certainly see those colours working together. The golds and the purples, so, so beautiful. On the web, on the phone lines, whatever is easiest for you, but I would advise that if you've got web access, you get close to the internet very, very soon. Because prices like this, deals like this, just don't hang around. They can't do. We've got deals to share with you, steals to bring, but very, very beautiful. And getting harder and harder to actually price this gemstone, really, considering that a lot of changes have happened over the past few years. But they are just awesome. So £12.95, very, very best of luck indeed on those glorious, glorious colours. Super, well done. Congratulations. Right. It's time. It is time. All I will say is, as soon as this star buy, as soon as the details go onto your screen, hit checkout. Literally, you're going to have to do it as quickly as that. I did it the other day. It was last week, I think, when Zena had the unicorn, and I was watching at home going, there's no way I'm even going to ring in for this. I'm just going to get on the web and I'm going to do it. And that's how I got mine. I was messaging in going, I've got my unicorn pony. It's going to happen again tonight. We've managed to get 104 more, but in just a matter of moments, it's going to be on your screen. The unicorn is going live, so get ready, get steady, go. Go. Right, graphics are in. Go, 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 go. Do not hang around on the unicorn, because I know what you'll be doing right now, because I did it last week. Literally, I was like that. Quick, in the basket, check out, go, 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 go. I know what it's like. These are so popular right now. These are so beautiful. By literally a magical miracle, we have managed to get 104. That is it. 104 of the unicorn pendants. So popular. They were a total sellout last week, but you need to get this whilst we have it right now, because don't think I'm going to be sat here on Monday night when I come back with you Monday night going, I've got more unicorns. I won't. Simple as that. There's only so much magic we have, but these are so lovely. I think they're everywhere right now, aren't they, unicorns? And it is the magic, it's the mystery of a unicorn. I love these big sort of feature pendants. There's a lot of the big designers out there right now that are working with stylish sort of emblematic designs like this, but I don't think there's anything more magical and powerful than the unicorn. It is a mysterious, oh, look at the screen filling up. Well done, Grace, Caroline, Joy. Natalie's got 2, Collector in Gloucestershire's got 3. Quarter of the stock's gone already. Heather, Danielle, Lynn, Abby, Reg, Brian, well done. You literally need to be cantering into this auction right now, using every magical power that you have to get your unicorn pendant, because they are, it's big, it's really big. It's 2.7, it's going backwards, 2.7 grams of 9 to 5 sterling silver. They are glorious. They are so, so, so beautiful. Think of that literally as a Christmas gift. £12.95. That's it. For 2.7 grams. Imagine that in Tiffany, Thomas Sabo, Links of London, any of the big brands. What would you think you could pay for a unicorn pendant like that? And I just love the fact that it's rising up. It's really sort of about to charge into action, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's off on a journey, off on an adventure.
It's about to hop over a rainbow.
Of course, obviously, rainbows don't come with it, unfortunately. But yeah, make your own. But very, very well done, everybody there. Don't hang back on these, because I don't want you to be that 105th person that's sitting at home that's gone, oh, I didn't get mine, I didn't get mine. Over 50% of the stock gone, sold. And actually, you know, I'm just looking at my screen. Those of you that have already taken yours, I've got loads of you buying 2, like Isabel in Fife and Natalie in Staffordshire, but I've got lots of you buying 3s as well. Helen, well done, you've got 2. Michelle's got 2. We've got Collector in Tipperary buying 3. Gloucestershire's bought 3. Hello, Ruby. Nice to see you there this evening. Susan in Glamorgan. Alison, well done. Pam, you've done it. You've won it. Congratulations. We've got Florence and Debbie just coming through now on the web, and you'll be checking straight out, I'm sure. Well done, Andy. Congratulations. Think of that. I mean, that's literally like your stocking stuffer, Prezi, isn't it? but for me that's your main gift. I'd wear it on a short chain like this, because I will be, because I have mine, or wearing it on a long chain as well, maybe a 30-inch chain. Very beautiful, but keep grabbing this, because I know there are lots of people that missed out from Zena's auction. I mean, is it just me, or does that have like a really magical glow?
It does
from
seem
the
to be
silver?
glowing.
It really does, doesn't it? Obviously, if I move there, you can see that's more what I expect to see from the sterling silver. But it's so highly polished, it's so bright that reflection is so magic. I love it. It's got a big mane of hair as well. It's so, so, so beautiful. And we're not going to be saying nay to this, are we? Had to do it. Sorry. Joan, very well done. Olive, ouch. Faye, Merseyside, Bernice, well done. Hilda, Anne's got to. Margaret, Trevor, Hannah. We've got literally less than 30 now, and that is it. I don't know if or when we're going to get any of these back in. I'd love to say I don't know when, but it is an if at the moment. We managed to scramble 104 your way, but that is it. So Letitia, well done. You have got it. Congratulations. And do think about this as a gift, but I know what happens, because I do it all the time. I buy something like this and then go, no, I can't give it away. I've got it. I'm keeping that. This should have been for a birthday for one. I'm not going to say who, but it should have been for a birthday treat for somebody this weekend. They're not having it. They're having a T-shirt. True story. £12.95. Well done though. Congratulations on that. And you could, obviously we're sitting here with that as a pendant. If you wanted to, there's no reason why, if you wanted to make some fabulous earrings and you bought 2 of those, no reason why you couldn't have a tinker with that.
Yeah. There's a statement earrings in with some little coloured, rainbow-coloured beads dancing around it. Yeah, that would be
glorious, really, really glorious. But it's going to be, it's literally going to be a fight to the finish. Derbyshire, West Midlands, County Durham, Greater London, Hampshire. Check out, because you're going to go back to your basket in 2-3 minutes and go, okay, I'll check out now. You won't, because it will have gone. If you're a brand new bidder, give us a go. That is a genuine piece of silver, 2.7 grams, not silver overlay, silver, 9 to 5 sterling silver. And unicorns are so on trend right now. I hate that phrase, but it's true. But they really, really are. And I don't think that will ever let you down. It might be a piece of jewellery you're buying for somebody who's going travelling, maybe somebody who's off on their adventures, maybe somebody that's got something exciting like that to go and do, and you want to just give them a little bit of a treat. That's something so heartfelt. I love it. You could easily get sort of an engraving perhaps on there as well, but look at that. Just because it's such a big slice of silver in that design, that it's magnificent. It really does glow. You can see it from there.
Yeah.
You can absolutely I love it.
You could do loads with that. You could enamel the top of it. You could hammer texture it. You could stamp letters into that. You could even drill in and put a little diamante for the eye.
I was just thinking a little Swarovski eye.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah.
That'd be cute and sparkly.
Really, loads of things you can do with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep it as plain as you want, or really bling it up. Joan, Janet, Judith, Angela, congratulations. Very well done. Zoe's there. Oh, Zoe, you're there. Zoe, don't miss it. Oh, hello. Hello. Chris, pink fluffy unicorns dancing and prancing on rainbows. This lapis is stunning. This lapis... Oh, the lapis on the strand. Yes, absolutely. Oh, dancing and prancing on rainbows. It's how I want to spend my days, really, quite frankly. Hi, JM. I like unicorns, but griffins are my spirit animal.
Okay.
Can we have one in sterling silver, please? I will pass it on. I will pass it on. Griffins. There's loads we could do, really, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's loads. What would your griffin look like, I wonder? I'm not up on my griffins. I could go Gryffindor, but that's something slightly different.
Are they like they're almost like birds of prey, bat-like birds of prey. Sometimes you see them on buildings.
A lion with an eagle. Well, there we go. Well, we'll get your claws onto that. Don't go anywhere. We are going to go and meet the gorgeous Hayley in a second or two. So stay with us. Make sure you check out on your unicorn, because it's going to go.
Tune in this Thursday for the launch of Jo Barclay Logie's DVD, French Beaded Christmas Poinsettia. Jo will guide you through how to design and create this exquisite centrepiece, including how to make the basic frame, different types of leaves, springs and the poinsettia. So make sure you're watching this Thursday at 2 p.m.
Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Alison Tarry's incredible fairy tale castle is now available on DVD. This double-disc DVD will guide you through how to create this wirework masterpiece from start to finish, including how to design the walls, turrets, windows and door. To grab your copy for just £9.95, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people. It's that time of year again. Yes, get those Christmas decorations out. But why not make your tree look a little more special this year and create your own decorative baubles? Gemma Crow's DVD will guide you through how to turn your boring baubles into decadent decorations. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and quote the code SXTY85. Get festive with Jewellery Maker.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
Hello, welcome back. Oh, come on, Phil and his phenomenal deals. He's got it. He's got it. Welcome back to the show. My name's Ruth. I'm joined fabulously by Hayley. She is.
Thank you.
She's had a journey and a half today, but she's here, so that's the main thing. And we were getting a bit concerned.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
oh my goodness me! Only because A, we love her, basically. B, you'd have had me for the whole night, which wouldn't have been very good. And we've got such a tremendous amount in these kits.
There is a lot.
Such a fabulous amount. Before we do it though, you need to see what I have in my hand here. Such a special strand. My giddy aunt. Brand new strand. Not just of fluorite. It's blue fluorite. And if you read up about your fluorite gemstone, blue is the rarer of the colours to find. And it's totally natural. The colours are amazing. My wordy. These are just, I can't stop looking at them. Literally.
They're stunning.
Don't they look
Actually, it's a good thing you've got a
perfect?
black top on because it's really showing off the colour of them.
It really, do you know what? I might do that again. I might forget my top another day because actually
it works really well.
It does work well.
Yeah.
But you can say, I mean, you've got kind of, I want to say they're kind of mermaid tones within here. You went to see the coated strand we've got later on as well. It's fabulous, but very unusual. But with fluorite, don't forget, this is a gemstone that actually has quite a low refractive index. So when you see fluorite, it's got to be worked with so professionally to bring out the glow, and you can see it. You've got this amazing inner glow coming from the gem. Obviously, you're going to get fluorescence as well. It is fluorite, it fluoresces. But to have that kind of powerful finish, this beautiful gemstone's got to have a good polish where you can see that's happened anyway. But then it's got this lovely inner glow. But look at all of the different shades as I'm gradually turning that around. All of the different shades, the different tones you're seeing from within here. There's some beautiful, dare I even say, spearmint greens in there.
Yeah.
I think there's so many different tones, but they are shades of blue. That's the thing. You're going from the blues, you can go from the blues to the bluey greens, go through the spectrum. I kind of want to say even Paraiba tones.
Yeah.
So pretty. If you think of some of the green Paraiba tourmaline you can get, or the sea foam as they call it, the sea foam greeny blues of the Paraiba, so special, so special. But that is just glorious. Am I right in thinking blue fluorite is blue John? Probably not from this strand. I know where you're coming from. That's very sort of highly educated actually to say that, Sally. Because you do get, if you think about blue John, it's up in Derbyshire, I think, isn't it? Blue, the mine in blue, and you can go. You can actually go down into the caves. You can go down to the particular area.
Okay.
This isn't from there, but yeah, I know exactly what you talk about. We should go there actually. I'd like to go and have a little look. But yeah, I know what you're saying, but the blue fluorite is just to the colour rather than the actual location, because this is African. But yeah, but look at you with your knowledge. That is just all the different tones of the ocean. Look at that blue there
Definitely
as
sea
well.
colours there, isn't there?
Yeah, wonderful. Really, really beautiful. And a very nice price to go with this. A very nice price at £11.95. They are plain pairs, which is lovely because sometimes you get the fasting a lot on the pear-shaped gems, but it's super to see these just with that amazing polish. Doesn't need anything more. I have to say, just as that is, as a neckline piece, I really like the way that that's kind of almost naturally grading itself in those colour tones.
Yeah. Yeah,
I really like
I think
this.
you could have a real play around with that.
Yeah.
And it would even look great with contrasting colours like a fuchsia pink or...
You got me at pink, absolutely. Yeah, it really would, it really would. But there's a lot to offer in there. You could have so much fun with that. Breaking that strand apart, mixing and matching, getting some of the apple greens together, the spearmints together, some of the more blue tones that you're seeing within there. But there, I mean, you kind of look at when you see the sort of the programs, and they go to far-flung places, and you look at the holiday programs, and you're watching, going, oh, I want to be there.
Yeah.
And they do sort of the aerial shots of the ocean. You do get those different nuances of colour, don't you?
Yeah,
You do, depending on the
definitely.
depth of the ocean and what's going on. You do see it go from those greens to those blues, back to those different shades of the blues again. And it's just Hill Inlet in Australia, up towards. Is it as far as Cairns? Can't remember. I've been there. The Hill Inlet, always kind of constantly changing. You get some most amazing colours there. It's beautiful. So I said, yes, it's in Derbyshire. Blue John mines are exquisite. We used to go on school trips. Wowzers.
Brilliant.
Very, very nice. We didn't do anything that extravagant on our school trips. That's very. I've got envy. Picnic? No, I don't remember going. No picnics. Sandwiches wrapped up. Well, we did that every day, really. We did tree rubbings, and that was probably as exciting as it got. Beautiful price on there, though. Really, really lovely. I mean, lovely drop earrings.
Oh,
made
yeah,
for those,
stunning
really, aren't
drop
they?
earrings. And actually, as you could take out every alternate one, and make a really beautiful splayed necklace as it's strung.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Like real mermaid colours in there,
Yeah.
real mermaid tones, and actually. Think of that with your unicorn
I was
pendant
just
as
going
well.
to say.
Oh yes, now we're getting magical. And labradorite, there's something about this that I just see labradorite working alongside there as well. And it's probably that kind of mystical glow, but I've never seen anything quite like that. They do look absolutely fantastic. If I alternate those on my wrist, you could have as much fun with it. You can go crazy in terms of those. So glorious. Silver or gold? I'd go silver because I'm a silver queen, but...
Either way. But yeah, either way.
Do either or, but they're beautiful. Keep adding those to your basket.
Rose
Congratulations.
gold will look great with that.
Oh yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Rose gold goes with everything,
It does,
doesn't it?
yeah.
So beautiful. Congratulations on those. Beautiful. Right, oh Pam, well done. Brian, Angela, you've just got yours. Congratulations. Keep grabbing hold of those. Right, we've got brand new launch for you right now. Yay!
Yeah.
Brand new launch, very exciting. And of course from our very own African Queen. There is a link here. There is
Very
a link.
good.
Yeah. Because this is our African. I'm having trouble tonight, aren't I? Having trouble tonight with the teeth. This is our African Queen kit, and there's a lot in it. I can tell you that much. There's a lot going on here. We're going to start with all of these fantastic shapes. Let's show you everything that we've got here. Look at these. all of these amazing, amazing, amazing pieces. And this is why also we wanted our lovely Hayley to be with us tonight, because we knew she'd do something fabulous with these, and she has absolutely delivered with a capital D. So, huge selection of wooden beads for you here. We say beads, but it's so much more than that, because you've got so many different shapes in here, lots of colours, lots of really hot sort of, I would say hot sort of African tones in terms of what I think about.
Sandy tones almost, sand and sky. And
yeah, really kind of organic, I guess, quite earthy. We'll go through them so you can see. I'm going to start with the shapes here, because you've got the three different sort of wooden colours as well. You've got the black, you've got the classic sort of chocolate, and then you've got the really sort of fabulous red in there as well. Right, let me move those. There we go. Thank you, darling. Sorry, I'm so totally engrossed in this I didn't hear a word, Mike. So it's like Ruth. Right, have a little look at those. There we go. So first and foremost, got these fantastic shapes. And you could say that that's kind of like an oval. It's an open oval, but it's more than that, because you've got this really fantastic irregular oval. You've got the brown, you've got the black, and you've also got the burgundy. So if I show all of those, we take one of each. So your black, your brown, and the burgundy. So some fantastic, fantastic pieces straight away. And a really, really lovely depth to those, actually.
yeah,
They feel really nice as well. They're really smooth. They're really, really smooth.
Yeah, they've been finished beautifully.
They have, because you've almost got, it's not a reflection obviously because it's wood, but you can still see there is
there's a sheen, a slight sheen to it.
Totally.
It's
the
almost
light's
been
still
polished
play.
a little bit, yeah.
They are lovely. So you get 3 each of those. So that's the black, the brown and the burgundy. You've then got, I'm going to carry on with that shape for a moment, because then you've got, now these, they're not drilled by the way, but Hayley will show you how to use those in a second. You've then got these lovely sort of ovals, but these are again, well, a little bit more of the navette shapes for what you've got here actually. Again, sort of ovaled out. You've got the oval loops, you've got the red wood oval loops, and you've got the black wood oval loops. You'll get 10 pieces of each of these actually. So again, fantastic to have those. Then we go even smaller, keeping with that style. You've got the smaller ones even still. I'll just grab a couple of those on my hand so you can see those. You get even more of those. On these ones, these are going to be your 14 by 9 millimetres, and you get 30 pieces in there. So you've got the same sort of colour palette. You've got the burgundy red, you've got that lovely brown, and then you've got the black in there also. So there's loads already. So 30 pieces there. So you've got 90 pieces across those of the smaller ovals. So we've got the large open irregular loops, you've got the smaller ovals, and you've got the smallest of them there as well. I'm going to bounce up to the leaves because these are fabulous. Look at that. I mean, it doesn't get more kind of earthy and organic, especially in terms of what we've done with that particular piece. The leaves that you've got there, they've been beautifully carved into. So you've got those lovely, lovely leaf beads that you've got here. You've got 5 of them. They're called the burgundy wood in terms of the leaves there. You've got more of that sort of brownish tone, not as brown as the other ovals that we've had in there. There's a definite sort of red tinge, a definite sort of burgundy feel to those. But you do get 5 of them. They are drilled at one end. Then you've got that lovely fluidity, and you can see the detail that's been crafted into the wood there to make them look real. So you've got the leaves, and then just like the gift that keeps on giving, this is. You've then got, last but not least, you've got your wooden beads here as well, and you're getting a whole host. They look like tiger's eye, don't they? I mean, they are absolutely fantastic. You've got a lot in there. We'll see, is there 50 pieces? 50! I mean, straight away, for a stretchy bracelet, my other half, brilliant.
Totally. Very, very unisex.
They're fab. They're
all
fabulous.
ages as well. So they're very, very multifunctional.
Totally, and really nice to work with as well. You've got just that lovely, again, great polish and a nice drill hole. If I grab my tweezers in, I can do that with my hands, to be fair, still for now. But you've got a really nice sized drill hole there. Thank you, doll.
Needle.
That's all right. I can pop it on a needle. That's nice and easy. Oh, I'm getting needles and pins. Thank you. There we go. So you can see there. I mean, that's going to go onto your copper wire really, really easily, isn't it?
Yes, it will, yeah.
Very, very easy, but also when you stretch your jewellery elastic. So all of that straight away, this is one part. So there's 174 elements, is there, in that one? Yeah, 174 elements. Love that. Necklace. The earrings I've fallen headlong in love with, but she's used them all absolutely brilliantly. And it's a different thing to work with. You might not have worked with wood before.
Yeah.
It's a different medium, isn't it, altogether?
It is. It's actually quite light, which is really nice. You can make amazing statement pieces, huge pieces, and not have it weigh you down.
Because you don't. They can be too heavy, and it can be a little bit. If you've got a big feature piece, you almost don't want to necessarily be reminded constantly that you're wearing it.
Exactly, and then can't wait to take it all off at the end of the day. So
and then they can get a bit hot if you're going on a cruise or anything, a winter cruise, and you want some big statement pieces like this. It's going to be fantastic, but it's not going to come with that weight. It is going to be nice and light and lovely to wear. But look at it with the beads there. Fantastic. We've got more elements to share with you, obviously. You're spotting several bits and you're thinking, oh, I'm seeing that. Yeah, you will. You will. But something just very, very different to work with. If you're used to working with your gemstones, your Swarovski crystals, this is completely, completely different, but still is giving you so much. And you're getting all of this. Remember, over 170 elements all there together in the open ovals. You've got the smaller ovals, you've got the wooden beads, you've got the leaves. Love the leaves.
Love the leaves.
Really nice. For £24.95. In fact, if I can do this, let's test. Let's see how. Oh, nearly. There we go. I was just about to say let's test and see how far we can go. But there we go. Gives you a little bit of an indication there still, because there is a heck of a lot. So many pieces.
Definitely got a tribal element to it. Yeah.
Very much so, and even if you're thinking about creating these pieces now, they're not going to go off. If you're thinking then about maybe your spring to summer jewellery, even
definitely
autumnal, it's literally, I think this is year round. You've got the heat of the summer, you can see there. You've got the spring, you've got the autumnal hues, but just very nice to work with wood, to work with something different.
Absolutely.
I think this is really exciting. I think it's worth having a little look at. Definitely, but there are some, and no reason why you can't mix and match your medium still. You don't just have to keep this.
You could bring
full on.
I mean, we are going to have some semi-precious beads and some glass beads, but you could add spinel, you could add Swarovski, you could add seed beads to these. No end to what you could do. Seed beading around these lovely big chunky elements would be stunning,
fabulous.
Wouldn't it?
I mean, how lovely would that be? Just taking one of those. And that would be sort of, that's like almost, I don't even want to say it's your canvas, because it's kind of dumbing that down when in its own right it looks absolutely fantastic. But you could embellish onto that. Absolutely. That could be your starting piece. That could be your picture frame to something. You could fill the centre.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
You could wrap around
Great
it. There's loads you could do on that. Obviously, you've used it with one of the black beads that we'll show to you again in a moment. It looks amazing with that. But they're really handy. So if you're looking at it thinking, oh, they're not drilled, I'm not quite sure where to go with that, dead easy. Very easy. Whether you're linking them together with jump rings or ribbon or just so much, so much. Right, next up, do you want to do the beads with the wire or the other Yeah, absolutely. Right, let me swap these over then, because there is a lot here. So, I feel like I'm about to do a magic trick there under the cups. Right, so my left, my other left, my right. Right, let's have a little look at these. These are fab. We've just seen one of these being used actually on the open loop. If we take some of these out, I'm going to show them to you face up and then show them to you from the back as well. These are really cute, really cute.
Lovely and frosted, aren't they?
They're fab. Yeah, they've got like a, as you said, a real frost, but it's like we've trapped a glow within.
Yeah.
Literally, like there's a little torchlight going on within there. They're fab. Now, these are your black lunar ovals and your garnet ovals. They're not garnet, but they're garnet colours. But you can see they have got this kind of frosting. It's almost like brushed, it's not brushed finish, but it's like a satin finish. If you had your satin finish in your precious metals, it kind of absorbs the light, but you're still seeing that glow from there. You see it more from the garnet than from the black lunar ovals. If I put the black lunar ovals at the top...
the red garnet ones, they've got a silver backing, so that's where you get that reflectiveness.
We turn that over, you can see. So there we go. So that's the back, which again, you could flip it over if you wanted to in your designs. We always turn things around, back to front and upside down. So that's your backing on the garnet colour, on the red. The black doesn't have that, it's black all the way through. So you've got that sort of jet opaque from the black lunar ovals. You've got the rounds of the garnet, but they do, I mean, look at that glow. They're lovely. You've used them really well, actually, on your design. I love them on the earrings.
Thank you.
Really love. Oh, and you framed them. Oh,
yeah,
clever
with the
lady.
wire that's coming up.
Clever lady. Just looking at those thinking, how's she done with the wire. See how cool do they look on the leaves? Just one of those on a pendant, on a pair of earrings, which she's done. Love them because they are big feature piece. But you couldn't wear earrings like that with big. If they were gemstones,
oh gosh,
they'd be proper lobe luggers. Your earlobes would be down by your shoulders. But because they're lovely, and I might pop those in and show everybody, because they're lovely and light, and you've got the mookaite in there as well, that's coming up. And they look amazing. They look amazing, amazing, amazing. And these colours all so complementary with the garnet colour that you've got in there as well. They are fantastic. They do look a bit juicy, don't they? Fruit gummish or wine gummish, yeah, absolutely. Delicious. Should we get your pricing? Because they are different. They're completely different. We haven't seen any of these before. You get 6 pieces. Now that's 6 pieces of each, by the way, so it's not 6 total. You get 6 of the garnet red and you get 6 of the black in there as well. Something really, really different to tickle your fancy here. Something different to work with, but it's always about continuing to add in different things, isn't it? You'll get bored of working with the same things. We always want different shapes, different sizes of gemstones. We want them to start to sort of venture into your Swarovski. You want to work with different mediums like your soutache, etc. This is working with wood and it's just so, so lovely. It's light, it feels fabulous. And then of course you've got these lovely lunar oval cabochons and the round cabochons in there, which are going to add another different element to your collections. So £17.95, you can see just how fantastic they look on Hayley's designs. They just work brilliantly. And I think the fact that she's framed them with the wire just makes them look they look really expensive.
Yes, I think it does. And it also reflects the colour of the metallic of the wire. So works really well with the red stones. Yeah.
Very much so. And I mean, obviously, with the wire that's coming up, you'll see we've got the copper wire, but you could do that equally with your silver wire as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Works
Definitely.
for both. Yeah. Absolutely works for both. So they are fantastic. So add those in because you're going to want all of those together. If you've bought part 1 of the kit for the African Queen, you're going to want the lunar cabochons in there as well. Let's do the next part. Now, are these the... Yes. I tell you what, there are some really nice pieces in it.
I love some of these.
Oh my goodness me, love those.
Yes, absolutely.
Love those. You'll see what we're talking about. These stand out so well. If I just line these out on the desk a little bit. There we go. I'm making up my own display. Right, have a little look at it. You have to take these. It's gorgeous. Almost one of these always reminded me of an acorn that was kind of opened up.
It's almost lotusy in a way. Yeah,
oh gosh, it is. That's a real kind of lotus blossom feel.
Love
Need
that
to
one.
see these. And can you imagine the amount of time it's taken to have carved these?
I know.
Goodness me. So you've got the black ebony wood, the Zambia blood sandalwood in there as well. The tribal trinkets, they're so cute. They're so, so cute. Let's have a little look at these. No, that's not right. 30 pieces, hold on. No, that's for these ones. 30 pieces hold on, 2, 2, and 5. Aha. Hold on, I think we've got a bit of a, I was going to say we haven't got 30 of those. There we go. Sorry,
there's so much to get through.
Do you know what there is? I don't think I've ever had so many different elements to a kit.
Absolutely.
There's literally loads. This is all brand new, by the way, all brand new. So that's all right. You've had a little bit of a taste. So they're still to come, all of those. All right, so let's have a little look at these. So you first of all got 30 pieces. This is the black ebony. These look amazing. They're so lovely. They feel really light. I love them.
They're really light, but they're finished
very
beautifully. They're smooth, and they've got a little clinkiness to them, actually. So even though they're light, they feel like they've got
they're really fab, actually.
Gemstone feel to them.
They really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to explore these. You need to get these home and have a little look. Try to show them to you so you can see you've got the drill hole. If you can see those on there. They're just really tactile. They're lovely.
Yeah, you could.
They sound heavier than they are.
Yes, exactly.
I'm trying to describe them to you, but they feel really solid. They sound really solid, yet actually they're quite almost feather-like, to be fair. Yeah. But lovely kind of juxtaposition in what you're getting. So that's the ebony. So you are getting 30 pieces of those. They are 8mm each one on the ebony wood round beads. So a nice selection there. I'll put all of those back in. Then these are scrumptious. You get 4 of these beautifully, beautifully carved. My goodness me, they'll all sit nicely in a row. Stay. There we go. So 2 different colour tones here. You get 4 of these, but 2 different colour tones, all carved. So you've got here, these are going to be your 12 mil. So you've got the ebony wood again, and you've got the Zambia blood sandalwood carved beads. But again, the detail is, I mean, the proof's in the pudding there. The detail is absolutely fantastic. A real natural feel to those. And you can probably see, oops, if I pick up one of the lighter, you might get a little bit more of the detail in there. They want to come home to you, that's why. It's the time, isn't it? It's the actual process of carving these beautiful, beautiful wooden beads that just is quite unfathomable sometimes. So you get 4 of those. So you've got the 2 different colour tones there. And then, last but certainly, not least, if we grab all of those together, we've got the final 5 of those. You've got 6 mil there. The carving in those is even more intricate.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Teeny tiny little carved beads.
They're like tiny little coconuts.
Yes.
They're gorgeous. So that's your, I don't know, I just love them. They're your 6 mil, and that's the blood sandalwood again in there. But it's a really nice, it's a rich colour tone, isn't it?
It is rich, yeah.
They're so fantastic. So
I think actually, because they're so small, sorry to interrupt you, but if I would actually team those with something a little bit more, maybe a semi-precious stone, because they are so special.
Yeah. And
you don't want them to be forgotten. I've actually put them at the back of a necklace, but they deserve to be celebrated on their own.
They do really, and that's why there's only 5 of them. They are very, very special, and they will have taken time to carve. And to have even as little spaces, but towards the front of a necklace, or just even if they do finish off a design, they are so beautiful. You can see them there either side of that pendant as well. They are glorious. There's so much detail, so much intricacy on those. So this is, see, that's just bonkers, that is. I like that a lot. Your tribal trinkets, all of these for just £9.95. Brilliant. Remember, you're getting 30 of the black ebony of those rounds. The polish is stunning on those. So total contrast in this trinket kit, because you've got the detail in the carving in the smaller beads, the medium beads, then you've got that fabulous smooth polish on the ebony. So total contrasting, but complete marriage and unison of colour tones on there, all in your wood, which is really, really different and really actually quite exciting to be launching these today. And definitely try and get as many of these elements as you can from these kits, because you'll regret it if you don't. If you've never worked with them, if obviously never seen these, they're just fantastic. Then the other pieces that we had a brief preview of.
Yeah.
So good, so good. Imagine receiving all of this. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So let's check these out. Our little lotus blossom, well, it's not really little, is it, to be fair, in the centre. This is a bundle.
It's gorgeous.
So nice, so nice. So you've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 elements here, 9 individual elements. You've got more of the kind of daisy shades, but those 3, I think, those 3 kind of lotus.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that because she said lotus and
yeah,
I like it.
although it's not African, but it does have that feel,
it has that
doesn't
feel.
it? Yeah.
So is there an African, I'm going to put you on the spot here, is there an African flower or something that comes to mind?
Protea. Actually, they look a bit Protea-like.
Protea.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's our national flower. Or Strelitzia is also one. That looks like it's orange and blue.
Yes.
Quite geometric, pointy bits.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We're going for that instead. Yeah. So this is our Out of Africa kit, and you can see that, I mean, they are really playful. You can see you've got 3, let's do it that way, there we go, 3 of the black, 3 of the African rosewood, so you've got the carved flower beads. If we pop those sideways, I want you to see, you've got your drill hole, if I can. See, the wire would go around. You need to see that they've got like an indentation.
They're really cleverly designed, because they're really you could use them in different ways. I wish I had kind of spent more time and been able to do stuff around the sides, because you could really do something.
Well, the wire will wrap around there beautifully. If you can imagine your copper wire, that will fit really. So I'm just grabbing hold of your wire.
Absolutely.
They will sit, and you'll be able to manipulate. Can you see that? So it's almost like it's got a well, they've got a groove. They're very groovy. All the way around, you can do a lot with that, and even then wrapping around, sort of using the petals as well. They're just fabulous.
Absolutely. I imagine also that again, wrapping little tiny seed beads around there would be interesting, or with some kind of But you could maybe even weave with those as well, because the cord would sit beautifully within those grooves.
Yeah.
So,
The microfaceted gemstones that we do as well would look quite amazing, just going around in there.
Yeah.
Lots, that ring is so pretty. I guess you've got to pick out the bigger ones to do something like that, to make a statement. But they are really, really detailed. Fabulous. And again, you can feel the work, you can feel the artistry, you can feel the craftsmanship that's gone into creating all of these for you. So if you love your flowers, which I think we all do, you can see how they're really going to be incorporated beautifully into these designs today. So something really exciting and really different, lovely colour tones. You can bring in your gemstones. We do have gemstones coming your way as well for this kit, and I think we've picked the perfect two, to be perfectly honest with all of those. So your sandalwood and your ebony all in here as well. So you've got 3 of the florals, 3 of the other colour tone, and they look amazing. And we're going to do them for $19.95. $19.95 to add those to your Out of Africa collection. And I know there's a lot of elements here. Obviously, sometimes you might be sitting at home thinking, oh, it's one kit and one price, that's me done. Obviously, there are lots of different parts of this kit, different elements for you to bring in, but it's so, so worth it. And I actually think this is kind of really nice sometimes, because it's almost like this is your complete one-stop shop, rather than getting this element tonight, this element tomorrow, that bit another week on Wednesday, and missing out on them. You've got the choice to either
absolutely
take all of them, or to be selective if you want 3 out of the 4, you could, but I'm an all or nothing kind of kid. I am.
too.
If it's there, I'm just gonna. Do you know what? It might be more than I thought tonight, but I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go all out and grab it, and try and sit on my hands and my credit card tomorrow. That never happens. But they are worth seeing, aren't they? Something a little bit different for you there at £19.95. Again, very well done. A lot of you are actually picking all of these up, so very, very well done to you. And of course, give them a go. It's the only way you know, isn't it? Is to pop them in your baskets, get checking out on these, and then you'll be inspired by our lovely Hayley. And that isn't it. No, because we have one more final part. If I can lean over, thank you. Lurching over the desk. Love, love, love. These mookites are just superb. Love the colours, love mookaite anyway. But these are, as soon as I saw them, I went, oh, they're like little pebbles.
Yes, they are.
They literally look like Mother Nature's polished every single
Very
one of them.
smooth.
Little stepping stones.
Yeah.
They're so cute. Right, take a look. Take a look at these. So cool as well. I think that's one other thing that you'll notice working with these two different sort of elements from your genuine gemstones, of course, then to your wooden beads, is you'll notice the contrast in temperature, because obviously the wooden elements aren't going to react temperature-wise, but as soon as I pick those up, they're so cool because they've been in the vault. They're so cold because obviously genuine gemstones do react to temperature change. You've got your mookaite, 220 carats of mookaite. They are the polished small nuggets. You're getting 10 by 8 to 13 by 13 by 11. That says a 13 by. Oh, is that there? It can't be by 111. They're huge. Massive. But it's a 38 centimetre strand. Then you've got the black agate. Love that. Black agate rice beads. Nice shape on those as well. And obviously they're going to work brilliantly with the wood that we've got, because you've got these colours. Mookaite could not have been a better choice.
Absolutely. Perfect for this theme.
Yeah, completely, because you've got all of those colours in there. If I bring in, well, you'll see it anyway on what Hayley's created. You bring in the colours there, whether it's the burgundies that are bringing out, because you've got so many of those burgundies and those kind of russet reds that are within there. If we go even more so, again, great contrasting colours. They're just fantastic. And of course then you've got your copper wire as well in there, which we'll share with you. Now that says antique bronze and black wire. Let's grab hold. Yeah, let's bring these. So let's do the copper first of all. So you've got the antique bronze copper wire. So you've got 2 of the spools there. So you've got your 1mm gauge and you've got your 0.4. If I turn them sideways, you can see the difference a little bit. We'll see those obviously with Hayley. I always try and look at try to look where they've been tied off, and you can try and see, there we go. See the ends a little bit there. So that's your 2. If I do them now, you might see them a little bit. Is that a bit easier? There we go, picking up a little bit. There we go. So you can see on the end on that one as well. There we go. So you can see the contrast between your 1mm and your 0.4. Obviously, you're going to get 10 metres. 10 metres of the 1 mil. It's an incredible amount, actually. That is a lot.
Very generous.
Wow. I thought I was going to be a lot less. And then, and then we've got the black coloured. This is really nice. I don't think I've seen this for a long, long time. And again, you've got the same gauges. You've got the 1 mm, you've got the 0.4, but you've got that lovely, this is going to be so, so nice to work with. This coating, you've got the black colour, silver plated on the copper wire. So the two together, if I bring them side by side, got to be the antique with the black, hasn't it?
Yes.
They look fabulous together.
I love
all
the bronze.
of those.
Yeah.
And your cheeky cabochon. Oh yeah, we got a cheeky big, actually, Mookite cheeky cabochon going on there. You've got a 10 carat drop. Lovely shades. You've got those gorgeous sort of mustard tones in there as well, which obviously work with the entire kit. So 4 big spools of wire, that lovely big cabochon. Is that 1995 for all of those as well?
Well, yeah, just so my Mookite was more of the reddish tone, the deeper red.
Yeah.
So you're going to get
They're all going to be different.
It's going to be different, yeah.
Yeah, all going to be different. Reminds me of a little beetle when I just saw
yes,
that.
I know, it does a bit.
A little beetle. So cute. So cute. So again, that's the thing, isn't it? With your genuine gemstones, you're always going to get different varieties of colour. But we've kind of, what we wanted to do here was obviously the one that Hayley's got is definitely more of the deeper tones, the sort of the reds and burgundies. Then we've gone in and said, okay, can you bring us a different sample that's completely opposite to that? And this is one of the more purer of the mustard tones. Don't forget, you've got all of these colours of Mookite to play with, so it could be a composition of any of those shades that are within there. But really nice finish on there, really lovely, and so much wire for $19.95. When you start to break it down, I mean, okay, let's just do really bonkers, silly, crazy maths here. If I was to say that entire Mookite strand, and I'm a little bit in love with these, I have to say. If we said that strand was £5, the agate strand was £5, the big Mookite cabochon was £5, all of those wire spools together, not individually, were £5, you're still going to get change. It's just wrong.
It's a very, very good deal.
It's a very, 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 very lovely deal. So £19.95, when you split it up, when you do start to divide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elements. So what, 3 sevens, 21, you're looking at less than £3 per individual piece. Blows my brain cells. But very, very nice indeed at £19.95. They're gorgeous. And with all of that together, I'm sure you're feeling very creative. I'm sure you've got itchy fingers already. So you've seen a little bit of a soupçon of Hayley's pieces. Hayley, what are we going to have a little look at?
Well, I was going to demo the ring.
Right.
So I'll talk about that briefly. And then I'll also briefly talk about how to get some wire around the cabochons as well.
Fabulous.
So what I've used for the ring, I've used the biggest of the flowers from those carved flowers.
Yeah.
And then I've used the 1 mil bronze plated wire. It's about 90 centimetres length. That's probably going to be more than I need, but as always, we prefer to go for more.
Wire,
and so I'm going to start off in the middle of that wire, and I'm going to start off with my round nose pliers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually create a little loop in the middle of that wire. So this might get a little bit dangerous because I'm going to either poke out your eye or mine. So bringing it around the round nose pliers.
I was looking for some goggles then, but I can't.
And I'm going to go, yes, get the goggles out. I'm going to go all the way around, so it basically you've got a loop like that. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing, bringing it around, so I've got a double loop. I'm using the very tip of the pliers. Sorry, Ruth.
That's right. I'll assume the position.
I should have warned you. Incoming wire. Okay, and now we've got, it's almost like a split ring. So it's a double ring. Okay. And what we've done
it's like the end of a safety pin.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just like the end of a safety pin. Now I'm going to bring this underneath. I'm going to try and bring this as close together onto the underside of that loop, because those two wires are then going to go through the middle of the flower. Okay. The reason why I've made that loop is simply because that's going to be a stopper. If you wanted to, you could actually put a little bead on the top of that and bring it through the center of the flower. The flower hole is really nice and generous. And that's 2 strands of 1 mil wire that have gone through this. So that just shows you, and yes, it fits brilliantly. You can pull it nice and snug, push it down a bit more. If you find it's not going as snug as you want, turn it upside down, place it on a hard surface. I tend to use a steel block at home or in my workshop. There you go, and that takes it down a bit more. Now, what I'm going to do, split those two wires, okay, so that underneath you get a nice flush bend underneath the flower. And I'm going to get my mandrel. Now, if you know what size...
P. Just don't say now. P's cute.
All right, we'll go for it.
Say.
And a P. Okay, so I'm going to place it on the mandrel on that. And onto a P. Now remember, if you're going to add a lot to the ring band or the shank, so i.e. if you're going to wrap lots of wire, the thicker the band gets, the more snug the ring fits.
Of course.
If it's going to be slightly finer or more delicate, it's going to be closer to the true size. So if you want it to be really chunky, go slightly about half size up. Yeah, incoming.
Stand back.
Stand back. Okay, so I'm going to place it onto the P, and I'm going to do start wrapping it around the mandrel. This is actually the trickiest bit, is just trying to get it into position, and then eventually once we start wrapping it will get a little bit easier. So using one side of the wire, I'm bringing it round and up and trying to get it right underneath that flower and then down again. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, so pinching the wire round, under the flower and down. So those are both facing down underneath the mandrel. Now at this point you just want to make sure that you are where you should be, but don't panic if it's not quite there. Do the same thing again. So I want to have 4 strands of wire on the actual ring, and I'm going to bring it, scooch it together, and I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so bring this one round, and then I want to bring the wire up so that it's sitting alongside the lotus or the flower itself. Okay, scooch it all together, and then bring it so it crosses over. And once you've got it on the top, you're going to bring each strand around the side of the flower. So you've done all the wrapping that you need to do to create the ring shank. Again, this is a good point to just check that you're on the right size. Bring this round nice and tight and push it back to where the other wire is. Grab the opposite wire and bring it round to the other side. So that should pinch it into place. You could do that again. If you feel like it wasn't secure enough, you could do that another time. Bring it down and round, and then bring it back, the other opposite one back this side. But bring it down close to the band. Because what we're now going to do is we're going to use these wires to actually just neatly wrap on this side of the band just to finish it off and secure the wires in place.
I think it's such a lovely piece to have if you're starting off, if you've maybe never ever made a ring before.
Absolutely.
I think it's such a nice way, because you're obviously, you can get the wire straight through the bead, through the wooden bead. You're kind of anchoring it.
Yes.
So it can be a little bit fiddly to start off with. I think that's
fiddly.
such a great one to start having a go to doing a ring. Really do.
And it's a striking ring as well.
Yeah.
Right, so now what we want to do is we want to start to wrap some of the wire around what we call the shank. So the shank is a ring band. I've actually done quite a lot of wraps there, and that does make it a little bit trickier to get a nice neat wrap, but what I'll do to make it slightly easier is actually cut this a little bit shorter. Okay, and then I'm going to wrap around and through the band itself. If you find it hard to actually pull the wire through, you can bend it into a hook, and that way you can actually pull it through a bit more easily. Okay, if it's starting to bend out of shape, don't worry too much. We can rectify that once we are finished with the wrapping. We can then get it back on the mandrel and rectify the shape a bit more. If it's starting to scooch up a bit too much, just push it out with your fingers before you put more wire through, and pull it so that the wires are alongside each other. As soon as you start to wrap those wires on the band or on the shank are now fixed in position, and that's the purpose of this this bit. It could mean that if they are scooched up together, you have to just accept that that's part of the design, and in fact a lot of people design and make it with that in mind. So I'm actually just going to use some flat pliers just to gently squish that down and do the same thing on the other side. So it's actually squished together, but it's absolutely fine. It's made it more refined. Bringing it down around, and I'm going to hook it around on the other side, and just repeat the same process on the opposite side. Make a little hook, bringing it through. If you find it difficult to use your hands, use some pliers. There you go. Use the pliers to straighten it out. And just repeat it. So I did 3 wraps on the one side. I'm going to do 3 on the other side. Now, it is 1 mil wire is quite tough to work with, especially as a beginner. But what is good about it is it's very strong, and when you're starting out jewellery making, you think, gosh, my hands are certainly getting a workout. Yeah. But as you work more and more with your hands, I'm just going to get rid of those rough edges with my flat pliers, get this back on the mandrel, and then scooch it all the way down, and use the side of your pliers to actually bring it all the way down. There you go. And do it the same on the opposite side. There you go. Now, I think it has gone a little bit smaller than a pea.
That's all right.
So I'm sorry about
little fingers as well. We always forget the pinky.
It's not far off it. I think it's about a size off, so we'll see how we go.
I've got big paws.
And there you go. So that is your flower ring. Just check that on the inside that there aren't any rough edges. Yeah. And it should be good to go.
Lovely, lovely. I'll go straight into the little digit. Very funky though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you wanted to, obviously, you could have a bit of adornment on the top.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
Bit fabulous.
Yeah.
Little bit fabulous. So there we go. Thank you, my lovely.
You're very welcome.
Keep adding those to your order. Obviously, lots of different elements on those. Shall we do? Yeah, we've got a star by. Okay, we're so short on time this evening. There is that much we will want to pack into the show. But obviously, if there's anything you like the look of here, obviously we'll always bring to you tutorials on our web pages as well. So if there is different techniques and ways of using these, obviously these elements transcend into lots of different things. So have a look. Thank you, madame.
You're welcome.
Right, we're going to bring to you a star by, and I'm going to wander over here. It'll take me all of about 2 seconds. So ready? Go. That was a quick sprint. We're going to stay with mookaite because it's so gorgeous. We love it. We've managed to get for you a huge pendant here. And again, bearing in mind we had that lovely cabochon as part of the kit, we're just going bigger and bigger and bigger. But as we know with genuine gems, they all look different. Now, again, I've chosen a completely different looking piece to the one that's been recorded to let you know. So they are all going to be different, but that's why I'd get more than one of these. Quite frankly, I'd have to, but they are epic. I don't think there's any other word than epic because, whoa, look at that colour. I love this. Looks like it's been painted. Literally, it looks like it's had brush strokes running across the gemstone. How absolutely glorious is that? Reminds me almost, do you know you sometimes see the little bottles of sand of the different colour sands?
Like a landscape.
Oh, it's just magical. 100 carats in there. 100 carats, and it's, I mean, you can see there you've got quite a depth to that gemstone as well. It's 35 by 50 millimetres. 35 by 50 for your mookaite. Now I've chosen one here with more of the clarets, with the pinks and the red tones. The one that's been recorded, you're seeing more of the sort of the mustards.
Wow.
I love them both.
Yeah, I love them both too.
So with that one, you've got more of almost like the stripes coming down, but you've got like a little bit of marbling in there as well.
It's a bit more modern art, that one, isn't it? Yeah,
absolutely. So how can you choose between those two? Well, you can't. Well, you literally can't. You'll get what you get. But I want that one, Ruth. No,
wow,
sorry.
For that price, it doesn't really matter, does it?
I'd probably go for a lucky 3 on that, really. I'd probably have 3 of those. £3.95. Amazing, shamazing. And that's just dying for me to get my paws onto, because that would need, for me, I would wire wrap, I would have coils on there, I would have swirls, there'd be so much I'd want to do on that. You could actually stick your Swarovski crystals onto that, you could embellish onto that gemstone, but let's be fair, that has got to be the main feature. This is going bonkers on the telephone lines right now. As a feature for the neckline, I mean on the collar as well, I mean just so amazing. You could obviously have a couple of those on a neck, that would be a bit epic. But it's like a picture frame in its own right.
It is.
So fabulous.
It is.
Love them. Love them, love them. 25 gone. Poof, just like that. Just like that. And do get more than one. Please get more than one, because I don't know what kind of patterning you're going to get. We've just shown you 2 out of the entire vault's worth of these. So we've shown you one with more of the mustards on. We've shown you this one with more of the sort of the pinky reds, the clarets. You might get a total smorgasbord of different colours within there. But you can have 6 if you want, Mike. You can grab 6. You're not limited. Absolutely. Pamela, Natalie, Rachel, Joy, Alison, huge congratulations. I'm just going to grab my little tablety doobery flip-flop that I've left over there. Whoa, 60 have gone. Thank you, my darling. Oh, my wordy. Right, I knew there was a lot of you there, but crikey. Debbie, well done. Pamela, Natalie, Joy, Rachel, Jeanette, Faye, Alison, loads of you buying 2s and 3s of these. Satvir, well done. Candy, hello, congratulations to you. Yeah, 2s, 3s, 4s, 2s, Patricia, beautiful, beautiful. Very well done you. Imagine that on a long chain. I have to go there because I love them. You could actually imagine that on cord as well. You could have a lovely sort of choker, but that's just absolutely perfect. That is a canvas for you if you like, but it's kind of ready painted. Some Cerulean on there as well. There's loads you can do. Literally loads and loads. You don't have to just have that as a pendant either. You're creative, you're the jewellery makers out there if you wanted to. I mean, imagine that as a feature cuff. What you have got there is an anchor point. Where it's been drilled, you've got an anchor point. Whether you wear it sort of down the length of the wrist like so, or, well, you can see it from there, or you turn it the other way and have a really big cuff. But they just
wire
amazing.
workers would do some amazing stuff with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Could be the centrepiece of a brooch as well.
Yes, that'd be stunning.
Soutache, lots and lots.
Yeah.
Lots and lots and lots you could do. Bit big for a ring. I've got big hands, but it might be a little bit big. Very well done, Alison, Linda, congratulations. Leslie, Joan, make sure you're checking out. Lynn's just joined us in East Riding of Yorkshire. What a fab price for that carat weight. Seriously, 100 carats of mookaite. You might just, quite simply, decide to put some wire through the top there and just keep it really simple. If you've got any of the mookaite from the previous kit, you might actually have that dropping down on a full-on necklace. That would be so gorgeous. Maybe a bit of gold wire if you've got your gold antique wire that we've just had on the kit as well. Just fabulous. All the black, to be fair. There's loads you can do. Just depends what your mookaite tells you, to be fair. Depends what colours you get from your mookaite gemstone as to kind of what you really do with it. But at $3.95, that's not even one of those meal. You know your lunch meal deal things.
No, it's really not.
Your sandwich, your bag of crisps and your drink or whatever you have. They're kind of around that price, aren't they?
Yeah.
$3.90. I know what I'd rather have. Mookaite. Lovely. Very well done indeed on those. Glorious. Love them. Right, which one did you say? Sorry, Philippe? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And the more I look at these, the more I see. I know, the quartz that we've got here, I'm looking at it, obviously it's known as the American diamond. I'm kind of looking at it there and I want to say I'm seeing blue reflections. It's not from the gem, you're not getting blues from the gem, but the reflection is so powerful. There's so many look at that, little elements to that. The more you look at it, the more you love it, the more diamond-like appearance you're seeing from this strand. Herkimer quartz, really rare, really rare. We never ever see this and it's so fantastically fascinating. I love the way it's been cut. You kind of see the way it's been sliced and diced into, really exposing the sort of natural crystal, if you like, of the gemstones within there. 35 carats. Lots and lots of people asking for more. We've got as much as we can. For £6.95, absolutely adorable. 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker.com on the web as well, but you can see, look at that. So fabulous. No! Right, okay, I've got to tell you now. Okay, we had people, obviously the unicorn sold out last week. We managed to grab 104 back of the unicorn. We literally had, I'm just giving him a bit of a polish, so I haven't got a cloth, so I'm going to use my top. Right, we've got so many. Oh my word, so many in baskets. I think people actually thought, right, If you tried to check out and you weren't successful, I think we might have had a bit of a jam. We have literally less than 15 of these now. Go, go, go. If you missed your unicorn earlier on, this is your last chance. You need to be literally cantering, charging, flying and floating into this auction to grab one of the last few of these. £12.95. I mean, just look at that luster. So fabulous. It's big. It's a lovely drop. We are talking a massive, massive silver weight there, but look at the size of it. Love it. Love it, love it. I think that's for all ages. I think you know, the little girl in all of us, I think it's there. £12.95. So beautiful, so beautiful. 0800 644 655. Very, very expensive looking as well. Yeah, actually, somebody said that to me not long ago, to be fair. It just reminds me of a very important car symbol as well.
Oh, yes, it does. Yeah.
But not as gorgeous as this and doesn't have the horn.
Yeah.
12 on its head. 9 to 5 sterling silver. Yeah. I keep talking, Ruth. 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker.com. Beautiful, very, very well done indeed on those. Oh my gosh! Right, now in baskets we've got, oh hello, what have I just pressed there? Beverly, Patricia, Eva, Viv, Jane, Cheryl, Kaz, Arlene, Sandra, Joan, Zoe. I don't have enough of my unicorn. Pop that on a lovely long chain, on a lovely 30-inch chain, and it's going to look amazing. I was going to say it's look dashing, dashing, dashing. Gorgeous, very, very well done. If you are just joining us right now, grab one of the most, well, this is the hot cookie at the moment. This is the one that everybody's on about. The hot cookie. Well done on that. Congratulations. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And, oh, it's all going on tonight, isn't it? All of our big deals and our big steals. I'm going to go full on for this. Because you could if you wanted to. You're going to feel the weight of that, obviously. But a 700 carat statement necklace, no rules, you can do what you want. No rule book whatsoever. We didn't rip up the rule book. I don't think we had a rule book here, quite frankly. But at a price like that, they feel so lovely and cool on my neckline right now. Oh, look at your jewellery for later. See, Hayley and I haven't caught up yet today. I'm just seeing what she's just got out ready for the kits for later. Oh my word. Love. You can go all out on this if you want to wear all of those. Why not? You don't have to just pick one or two pieces. They would certainly make fantastic feature signature stones on their own, but you could make an amazing, amazing necklace with that as well. Big pieces, big, big, big chunks of graduated nuggets, 18 by 19 up to 40 by 38 millimetres. Massive. They are good. Can I just say there's a little, dare I say, but I'm only seeing, look. Now, if you see the yellows and the purples, normally I'd be talking about ametrine, wouldn't I? Same thing there. Don't dismiss them and go, okay, there's something funny going on there. That is going to be Mother Nature oxidising the gemstone and giving you, because that particular piece must have been at a slightly higher temperature, which is why you've got the yellows. That's actually naturally turning to the citrines. That's a bonus one, that one. That's a bonus. They're all totally beautiful, totally different. You can have some fantastic, I mean, imagine that one, if I pick that out as a ring. Wonderful.
Wow. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah. I mean, that is lovely.
Yeah.
And it is so different. I would pick that one out because you've got the duality of the colours in there as well. But just really, really quite hypnotic, actually. You kind of just want to... The more you see them, the more you want to explore with these, to be perfectly honest. But for £7.95, you're not going to go wrong. Not on a carat weight like that, not on a collection of gemstones like this. And there's about 15 on this particular strand. And they've all been beautifully finished. They're not rough, even though you've got these sort of rough looking nuggets, they're not rough to the touch, if that makes sense. Got no spiky edges on there, they just look fabulous. But very, very, very big opportunity there at £7.95. Glorious. Well done. Right, after the break, we've got rubies and sapphires coming up, with the sisters of the corundum world heading your way. We've still got the most amazing... Oh, they look incredible. Wow. We've still got another fantastic kit to come in about an hour's time as well from Hayley, which you are going to love because the colours look amazing. So stick around. Make sure you've checked out on everything that you want to so far this evening. Don't leave the unicorn because that is going to fly out of here in a second. But do grab yourself another cup of tea or a gin. See you in a second.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
It couldn't be easier to buy from Jewellery Maker with all the information you need right there on screen. From the item code and the product description, right down to the price. And whether you're buying at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, what are you waiting for? Simply telephone our free phone number or join us at JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
If you're looking for the perfect gift this year, then choose the Jewellery Maker gift voucher. Available in £10 and £50 denominations. Contact us now on 0800 644 655 and give the gift of choice this Christmas.
Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you'll receive 10% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
We're very excited to welcome back the jewellery artist, designer and teacher Leslie Rajalski. Leslie is flying in straight from the USA to join us for our Seed Bead weekend and will be appearing on your screens this Saturday and Sunday from 9 AM. Along with our buying team, Leslie has designed some exclusive seed bead kits which she'll be demonstrating and sharing her invaluable hints and tips with you. The Jewellery Maker Seed Bead event this weekend.
Wowzers. Welcome back to the show. Lovely to have you there. Tonight we are about to bring to you today's must-have, and they really are, to be perfectly honest. They are today's must-have deals. Ruby and sapphire. But when you say ruby and sapphire, or when I imagine in my mind's eye ruby and sapphire, I see red and blue, don't you? Ruby and sapphire, red and blue. So much more. Because if you think about it, sapphires aren't just blue. Sapphires offer us a rainbow of different colours. Sapphires can bring to us the classic blue, the salon hues, those cashmere blues, but they can also bring to us yellows and golds and greens, so many different shades, so many different tones, so many different flavours, if you like. But what a pretty strand, what a beautiful, elegant, high-end strand. They look amazing. Absolutely beautiful. These are your sisters in absolute perfect harmony. Corundum gemstones, so both sharing the same sort of family, but you will never actually find a true red sapphire that will pop over and be a ruby. But those tones, those hues, they're very reflective. You can see that the polish on them is just gorgeous. You can see kind of the lighting box reflecting back to you there. But I would definitely want to get my hands on this, and I'd want to try and mix and match some of these shades. You've got some really, really wonderful sort of baby blues, paler hues, then you've got the dark tones, the gorgeous pinks in there, but we're talking precious gemstones here. We're talking gemstones that have been with us for hundreds and hundreds, thousands and thousands of years, and you are talking about sapphires that are coming to you from Brazil. You've got 130 of these particular, 130 carats, sorry, of your rubies and sapphires within there, but we're talking about something very ancient, something that's been beholden to for years and years and years, and the colours that you have here are absolutely stunning. Say that to me again. Yeah, I thought so. But this price doesn't... Right, OK, this is going to be so exciting. Right. What you're paying here today, this is not what you're paying, by the way, but if you take it out of context, take it out of Jewellery Maker land, £56.95 for 130 carats of precious, two of the big four, precious gemstones, rubies and sapphires, I think is sensational for a 38 centimetre strand. Add in and factor into that price, bearing in mind 95% of all rubies and sapphires are heat treated in some way. That's fine. As long as it's disclosed, we're always very transparent about treatments. You need to know, and actually you want to know. That means only 5%, a teeny weeny tiny proportion of sapphires and rubies aren't. 5% are natural. You know what I'm going to say? Natural. You can tell, you can see. But what wonderful colours. Can you imagine mining for these gemstones and actually finding these wonderful, wonderful palettes of colours that are coming through from the gemstones, polishing them, revealing their inner personality and glow. So spectacular. So bearing that in mind, this is representing that 5%. But you're about to see a lower price. You're about to see the lowest ever price. The lower than scheduled price point, but never mind. Yeah, much lower. So at £29.95, that is a ready-made necklace pretty much, isn't it? All you need to do if you want to is to restrand this, put on a precious metal clasp, a gold or a silver clasp. You are not going to sell a 130 carat ruby sapphire necklace for £30. Double it, triple it, quadruple it, where would you sell it? Even if you take a little selection out there, because actually just 5 of those set onto a little bracelet, onto a little cord bracelet, or with silver links in between, absolutely beautiful. At £29.95, we can see lots of you there already. Let me hold this up to my neckline so you can have a further look. They are really, really special gemstones, though, aren't they?
They are beautiful. I mean, they are the eternal classics, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, something like that in your collection is going to last, it's going to live with you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be passed down, yeah, definitely.
They're so pretty. The colour tones are just so, so rich. They're not pale, they're not shy, they're not retiring. You've got a lot of colour. I would actually want to see the precious metal in between there, personally.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as it is, looks really beautiful.
Oh, gosh, absolutely.
But even if you had it the other way around, so maybe you have a sterling silver or gold toggle clasp.
Yeah.
And that is the front feature. What a wow piece that would be.
Absolutely beautiful. You have a big sort of lariat style drop on there.
Yes.
But little drop earrings. Split them up. You've got pick up perhaps 2 of the little pink sapphires for splitting hairs. If I just pick out 2 of those pink ones and you make yourself a little pair of drop earrings.
Yeah.
A pair of earrings like that on your store for £19.95 is peanuts considering what you're actually buying.
Absolutely.
A pair of sapphire earrings, a pair of pink sapphire earrings, incredible.
An absolute selling point and a draw to your stand as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Lots and lots of you. Somerset, Bedfordshire, Norfolk, Greater London, Greater Manchester. Well done. Congratulations, Aberdeen. Everyone that's checking out on these today, huge congratulations, massive. I mean, look at the lighter shades in there. It's a real celebration. It's a real sort of song and dance when it comes to this gemstone. It's about all the different harmonious tones that are within there. You think about rubies and sapphires holding hands because they're sisters in the jewellery world. They're all singing in perfect harmony together. Whether you keep them in this lovely sort of kaleidoscope of colours or whether you do pick some of those out. I mean, look at those lovely sort of powdery shades, those powdery lighter hues. That might be to your taste. You might want to go for the deeper, darker, richer blues that are embodying those gemstones. or you might want to pop those pinks. There's a lovely, I mean, that's going to be on the cusp there, isn't it? Surely that's going to be more of your ruby there that you're seeing, but very, very, very beautiful. Well done. I'm going to let you carry on checking out on those because that's a serious, serious strand of gemstones, that is. Amazing. Lovely. Very, very well done indeed. Cute. Gorgeous. Right, let's actually, whilst we are there, now I'm just trying to think. Well, I don't think I've actually ever seen this gem as nuggets like this, end of story. But you might have done. Phil's scratching his head a little bit in there right now. Because these are iolite nuggets. They're huge.
Oh, those are gorgeous.
How fab are they?
Yeah.
I've not brought these to you before. They look amazing. The colour on these are. Just having a quick look. They're natural. Goodness me.
I love the way they've been faceted as well. It's really quite.
It's just a little bit, isn't it? It's a little touch. So you just when they catch the light, you've just got that. It's a bit like when you see a step faceted gemstone. It just gives you that sort of like a laser beam of light. You just get that little kind of twinkle, like the flashing your eyelashes at you or something. But what a colour! What an amazing colour they are. Iolites from the Greek word ion, meaning violet, violet flower. You can't really say violet here. They're purple, they're blue, they're really, really intense. And we're doing the lowest ever price on these. I mean, look at that faceting of it. Oh, was that not? That's not your lowest ever price. 21.95. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. For iolite, that's one for the collectors, big time. Absolutely beautiful. Even if you pop that on some sterling silver chain link, that's going to look phenomenal.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
When I'm looking at it and I'm catching it from the side, because there's that light next to you.
Yeah.
Like that kind of bluey, grey, navy colour that's coming out of it is so deep. It's gorgeous.
I've got my wiggle on now.
Yeah. It's really stunning.
They are
quite
fantastic.
a grown-up stone, isn't it?
Do you know, it is, I think. I think a lot of people don't still discovering iolite as well. But if you do love your cashmere blues of your sapphire, if you love your tanzanites, your quad A's, those deeper colours, you're going to absolutely adore iolite. But we don't get it in big nuggets like this. You don't ordinarily see them in sizes like that. Tend to get the smaller gems, maybe even the rondelles in there. But even perhaps the rounds, but not like this. Not like this. A gemstone that's been around for a very, very long time, but very nice and very exciting to see it like this, actually, for me, for one of the first times. But so nice to see this. It's just, I'm surprised by that, really surprised by that. But it's exciting, it's a good surprise. £11.95 for 155 carats is definitely worth grabbing hold of. 70 baskets. I've got less than 40 left now. Collector in Greater London just joining us. Tina's joined us. Sally. Why not? Well done. Michelle, congratulations on those. That's beautiful. I know we had a text topic sorted out for tonight and everything. Then we started talking about taglines or tag names for me. Which kind of took over. We were going to talk about Christmas presents, which we can do now. We can do later on. But only because I was talking earlier on to Phil, we were talking about Christmas presents, and I said, sort of when I was younger, my best, but like, when you think about your best Christmas presents, mine were like the random ones.
Absolutely.
Like, I always had a massive box of plasters.
Oh, man.
I loved it.
That is unusual.
I loved my plasters.
What did you do with them?
Just stuck them everywhere. So I said, I like this ethereal, must have, ethereal. Oh, sorry. Sorry. See, I'm reading it off the screen. Let me read it down here. Is ethereal, must have been a bit of Viking in me. Yeah, 'cause it's the Viking stone, isn't it? They used to hold shards of iolite up to the sky and use it like a polarising filter.
Oh, did
A navigational tool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Use a compass now, it's much easier.
Oh, now I love it more.
Much easier. Oh, did you get a mug from Phil?
Yeah, so yeah, my face on one side and a cat on the other.
Fabulous. I don't like that. That would work for me. Yeah, no reason, just because. But yeah, boxes of plasters. But they had to be various different sizes. The little round ones, the little skin.
Okay.
And very often they had the little designs and things on.
Oh,
I just loved plasters, loved them. So whenever anybody actually had a cut and went to get a plaster from the first aid box, there was never any in there because I'd always use them.
What, to decorate your books and your pencil case?
Just stick them on me. I just liked plasters. Just like plasters. So
I'm going to look out for funky plasters for you.
Buy me some plasters for Christmas and I'm sorted. Orange, apple and plasters. Job done. Yeah, so random Christmas presents that you loved as a child. Do you get all of these? Right, there's only 6. 1,400 carats of labradorite. I don't even know. I kind of don't even know what to do with these. Obviously, get them out, but wowee, wowee, wowee. Well, by the time I've done it, they're going to have gone.
Oh gosh,
sorry.
there's only that many available.
Look at the size of
Look at
this.
that. Yeah, they.
Oh wow. No, there's going to no 5 available, not 6. These are amazing. There was no better way of doing them, Matt. Look at all the different shapes in here. Oh my word.
Oh.
These are lush.
That one is
Oh, they're
divine.
gorgeous. Look at the colours.
Yeah.
You've got these wonderful sort of diagonal
Strata.
strata. Thank you. I was just stumbling for my words there. But those gorgeous, it's the inclusions within there. They are amazing. Let's turn it upside down as well.
Yeah.
Oh, they are lovely.
Yeah.
Imagine that on a big collar necklace with the maybe with some copper sheet.
Oh.
Saying nothing. Saying nothing. These are as a ring as well. Do you know what? I had a ring like that. What? Oh, what was it? Do you know what? Oh, that's really. You have those moments, and you get that. It really takes you back. It was my mum had a. We used to. It was stainless steel. The metal was stainless steel. And it had a big. We used to call it the ashtray ring. Not very exciting, but it had like a big. We don't know. We never knew what was in it, but it kind of looked like those. Oh, how weird! I prefer that. 5 last chances. $29.99. You are guaranteed 1,400 carats. I've never seen so many different shapes. Love the colours in there as well. Labradorite never lets you down. Look at this one. Proper triangle, that. Isn't that fantastic?
That's
so
a lot
many
of
different
carats
shapes.
in that,
Isn't it? I mean, here we've got 2, 4. Oh, I can't even do this.
I think that's
2,
the biggest
4,
haul I've seen.
I think so. 12, 14, 16, 18. You've got 20 plus there. I've got to go back to that. That's amazing. I can't guarantee what shapes you're going to get, but you will get 1,400 carats of just amazing awesomeness. They are lovely. If there's one of those left, I'm having that. And that's a big if by today's. Yeah, it will be straight in my basket. 3 last chances, 29. Nice. He's made a mint from all of that, hasn't he? I can't remember his name, that chap that did all the YouTube and the internet video things. Put that in my basket. He's done very well for himself. Beautiful. Congratulations. They are lovely. See, I'm not even going to... This is going to be really noisy for a second. I'm really sorry. Let me just do all this. All right, I can just put them straight in my handbag if it's easier. Whatever's easiest.
Less noisy too.
I know, absolutely. Can I just say I love these little dishes. I want to eat a blancmange out of those. They remind me of being at school when I was little. Angel Delight or some blancmange or something in there. Perfect day. What flavour? Strawberries, classic, isn't it? You've got to go strawberry. Not keen on the orange flavour, things like that.
No,
It's all a bit wrong.
No. Chocolatey, I guess.
You're literally wretched. That's where the orange flavour takes me, unfortunately. I do look at these. These are gorgeous. These are big, big, big cultured ringed potato pearls. They're so interesting. They're exciting, but they're interesting. They're an amazing, amazing size. 14 by 12 millimetres and a 38 centimetre strand. When you look at these, the ringed potato pearls, you can basically, you look into those and you can actually imagine the mollusk creating the gemstone. You can imagine it coating and coating to create this gem. You've kind of got the rings of life, the carving of the mollusk that's brought these beautiful, beautiful pearls to life. And still, potentially, you could be talking not just weeks or months, but years in their cultivation. It's like a fingerprint on every single one. And they're just so interesting. Some of you might prefer the perfect rounds. I love them when they have character like this. And what's again really exciting tonight, lowest price ever, shopping, £7.95. Previous lowest we've looked at was £11.95. I don't like to do matchy-matchy. I like to do bestie, lowest, lowest. So that's what we're going to do on this right now. So we can have a bit of a whoopage moment on these, I think. Ooh. At £8.95, they are going up because have a little look.
They look so good on.
Classic, aren't they
Yeah.
just?
And because they're just that bit bigger, they've got a wow factor about them.
Just
They're
don't need
gorgeous.
to do anything.
No, you really don't. No.
They are absolutely beautiful. But imagine actually, I'm just going back into my, I'm going back, I don't know which to pick, back into my big cabochons of labradorite. If you wanted to create a drop onto that pendant, maybe even an interchangeable.
Yeah, what a good idea.
So lovely. There's loads of these going. I'm not surprised at £8.95. 15 in basket straight away. We've got bidders in, I can't even read all your names out. There's loads of you. Sharon, hello. Janine, hello, lovely. Tina, well done. Judy, congratulations. I'm saying well done. People are buying 3s of these, so they're hopping over you. You're popping them in your baskets, and then other people are leapfrogging over. Brian and Angela, well done. Roseanne, you've got 3 of those. Congratulations. I mean, I would have to do a full-on necklace. I'd definitely have to get 2 or 3 because as just a really elegant, simple bracelet, I mean, there's nothing too simple about that. It's going to look fab. You could even do it on a stretch if you wanted to. I could have a little charm sort of dropping down. My unicorn. My unicorn charm. That would look amazing, wouldn't it? I am overexcited because I need it. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for my unicorn. £8.90. My uniform. My unicorn has gone walkies around the building somewhere. That is just. Is there one available? Right. Okay. I think we've got 3 unicorns available. That is it. Not for long. £8.95. So lovely. Congratulations on that. Absolutely. Loads of you multi-buy. Wouldn't you though? £8.95.
Absolutely.
No brainer for that size as well. You see, look at that as a bracelet.
Yeah, perfect. For
Wonderful.
bridal season, and actually it's going to start, all the proposals are going to start happening soon, aren't they? So,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas Eve, mine
Yeah,
was.
New Year's Eve, and then it's Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Had a very foggy head on Christmas Day, which I didn't expect because I didn't know it was going to happen.
Oh, is that when you were proposed to?
Yeah, Christmas Eve, yeah.
Oh, so it's your anniversary soon.
It is, yeah, exactly. Yeah. He looks back with regret. No, he doesn't. £8.95. Very, very well done. It was the best day of his life. 38 centimetre. 38 centimetre strand. Jill, Nicola, Rachel, congratulations to you in Worcestershire. We could practically drop those off. Can I? Quick. Oh, can I not?
Yeah, you can really.
Oh. Thing is, can you imagine just those? Can you imagine just a couple of those as earrings as well? Because look, you've got some really big ones in the centre. Imagine those as drop earrings. They would work so well, wouldn't they? Come on, have you got Hayley?
Yes.
Flip, quick, give me some snippers.
There you go.
These are going to go everywhere, aren't they? I was going to go right in this. I feel really naughty doing this. Oh, I can't sell this strand now. I'll have to have it. Uh-oh. Got any wire? I was just going to pop them on a little bit of wire.
Yeah.
Dropping them down on your ear or dropping them on a head pin or anything like that.
There you go. You're going to need to snip some.
I like them with the rose.
Yeah, the coppery colour. Oh,
Right, if I just very quickly,
gorgeous.
thank you, my darling. If I just take a bit of this, should I just do a demo? Right, if I just take a little bit of wire on there. Ruth's Jewellery Making Corner. No, I can't obviously. I'm just quickly just going to make a little. I'm not doing anything fabulous there. Yeah, we should definitely do presenter Jewellery Making Corner.
Absolutely.
How funny would that be? But just very quickly, just dropping those against the rose. Just look at, just from a distance, because that's going to look rubbish up close on mine. I've literally just put them on a bit of wire. But beautiful pair of earrings. £8.95 for a pair of earrings. Look at that. Look how well made that is. Ruth, you're fired. I can do better than that. I can actually do a proper loop, can I just say? But I can't do them. I can't do them with my snippers, can I? With my little nipper snippers. But I just quite simply, there we go, it's a bit better. I just quite simply wanted to show those. Just condition my wire a little bit. Because as earring drops, they're going to be absolutely fantastic. See them from a distance, they're gorgeous. They're such a nice size. Pearl ring as well. Oh, we like those. We like those. And I managed to keep most of the strand together. I'll pop them there. Beautifully. I just seem to have two missing. I might have gone in Ruth's handbag. Lovely. Thank you, Hayley. Well done in those. Congratulations. Whilst we're doing pearls, should we do some more? Now, I don't think I've ever done these. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, these are lovely. Right. Snippers. No, I'm joking. Mike's like that. How cute are these? Don't challenge me, Mike. Don't challenge me. Because I will. Now, we've only got 12 of these. These are the white top-drilled freshwater peanuts. I've never done the peanut pearls. I've never seen them.
Aren't they?
Aren't they just?
They look like popcorn.
They look like little snowmen as well.
Yes, they do.
They are really... Look at that one. That's a proper little snowman there.
It really is.
Aren't they cute? Oh, I'm looking in the screen. There.
Oh, little angel wings. They could be little angels.
Oh my gosh, they'd be little angel earrings.
Oh.
Oh, how sweet they would be.
Remember that little character from the electricity adverts that you could...
The little orange one. Right, lowest price ever again coming up on these. 40 centimetres. You've actually got a longer strand. They are really good fun. They're like almost like the little sort of wooden Russian dolls as well.
Yeah.
Just that kind of peanut shape, though, isn't it? £12.95. £12.95 for 12 of you, because these are just going to be on and gone. But they are really cute. A shape I've never seen. I've never bought those to you before, but they are just fabulous. So lovely. I mean, how different as well. What a talking point when you're wearing those. Absolutely glorious. The peanut pearls, they're so fabulous. What a great description there as well. But you could make some lovely little snow angels from those. You can make some gorgeous little snowmen. They're perfect timing right now. Lowest price, £12.95. Utterly beautiful. There's a lot on that strand. I'm not going to get a chance to count those, but quickly, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Well, if there's 20 there, you've got 24. You've got to have about 50, roughly. Must have around 50 pearls for that price. Just unbelievable. If that's the case, they're going to be around 86 pence per pearl. So a pair of earrings, you're not going to charge, well, if you were to charge £2 for a pair of pearl earrings, crazy. You're not going to. You're not going to. They're so lovely. Really interesting. You could mix those up actually with the pearls we've just done if you wanted to. If you want the different shapes in there. Phenomenal. And actually, when you have your pearls and you sometimes twist them together, it almost looks like that's happened, like it's already done. They're so cute. They're so lovely. Top drilled as well, so they fall beautifully. Well done again. West Midlands straight in, grabbing 2. Well done. Merseyside, Greater London, congratulations. Don't they look fab? Just really interesting, really interesting. Maybe some little spaces, some little sort of sparkly spaces in between. Maybe you've got some gold you want to add into there as well. But so fabulous. Well done. Keep adding those in. We're down to the last 8 chances. Annette joins us. Shelley's just checked out. Very well done. Congratulations to Sorry. They are yours if you check them out now. Lindsay, well done. Beautiful. And of course, little earrings as well. Have a play with those shapes though, because they're so cute. So cute. Wish we had more of those. They're lovely. Very nice to see those. Well done you, congratulations. Added them into your basket. On the phone lines, 0800 644 655. Wondrous. Congratulations. I'll let those go because they're gonna sell. Well done. Fabulous. Be nice with the little opals, any of those actually. Any of those. I tell you what, let's go back to the turquoise because we loved these earlier on. It's one of our first strands. And I think you're having your tea still when I did these. I think you're still having your tea. Yeah. Yeah, lowest price ever. So we've got a recap on these. They would look amazing. The pearls, the bigger pearls that we've just done as well. Just imagine those with the pearls. I mean, that could be.
Oh, that's a brilliant combination.
Make a lovely drop on there. So
yeah.
There we go again. Ruth's jewellery making corner.
Nice.
Took hours that did. Took me hours to do that. Creating that shepherd's hook. Just saying. We're all a beginner. £8.95 though. They do work so well with those pearls, but look at that, for holiday colours. You can't, see, we're talking about the doldrums with this, talking about being down in the doldrums, and we didn't know what the doldrums were, and we discovered it was a dip in the ocean where your boat's most likely to sink.
Oh, right. You don't want to be there then, do you?
Don't want to be there. Less pressure there. No, less pressure in here because it's only £8.95. 250 carats. And it's that purity reconstituted, which is fine because it just gives you that incredible purity. If you don't like the matrix so much within a turquoise gemstone, you tend to get more of that kind of purity. I'd say a little bit like the visual you get when you see Sleeping Beauty turquoise, because you tend to get the purity of the stone then, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's really precious.
Really vivid.
Yeah, they're lovely. Great with pearls, but imagine that with black agate or black spinel as well. I think that contrast is always really, really lovely. And £8.95, a strand to try if you never have done before. A strand to try. If I turn them again to the side, you can see we've got some good size sort of thread going through there. I bet that would go on the wire you gave to me again on those. I won't try them, don't worry. But £8.95. At the end of tonight, I'll be like, what happened last night? Ruth chopped everything up. She got a bit happy with the little snipper nippers. Should we do? Would that take you? Would you be here a while after?
Not me, Adam.
Would it be Adam? I won't do that to Adam because Adam makes me tea. Nice tea most of the time. Most of the time.
Whoa.
You made me a great cup of tea as well. Oh, well, I'm going to have a tea off now, aren't I? No, you made me very lovely.
At 9:20.
Yeah, gorgeous. Very well done indeed on those. Congratulations. Karen, nice to see you there. Tatiana, lovely to have your company as well. Well done. The test would be who could make me the best gin, because I'm very fussy on that. Yeah, there's an art to that. There is an art to that. Let's do the... Do you know what? Honestly, the opal with that turquoise as well looks fabulous. These are always gorgeous. I love this strand. This is an absolutely beautiful strand, but opals are also, for me, one of the most infuriating of all the gemstones because they deliver, they look superb, they look so, so beautiful, but they never quite show their true beauty on screen. It's always one of those strands you just have to see. Always one of those strands you have to see. But the colours, my gosh, they are in there. They are in there. You've got flashes of electric green, neon blues, amazing, amazing reds in there as well. Oh my gosh, this is, well, look how iron this is.
The reds are amazing.
Aren't they fabulous?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the colours. Little discos, proper laser shows of light and colour from those gemstones. They are, whoa, look at those. Oh my gosh.
It is like the Aurora Borealis, isn't it?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally, totally, totally. All of the northern lights within there. They're graded. Look, you've got your AA+ Ethiopian opal gemstones. They are very high grade. You can see that. Very high calibre right the way through that strand. And it's a 16cm strand. They are packed on though. They are absolutely packed on. It's like getting a double strand because you've got those graduated pear drops. They're top drilled at the very top of the pear. You can put so much onto that strand, but they absolutely deliver. You're looking for around 70% plus in terms of colour. Well, you are there. And even your base colour to the gem, you've got some that are incredibly clear and transparent. Others that have got this wonderful rich amber or this wonderful luxurious sort of honey shade within the gem. But there is colour to be had. And if you think they look good on screen now, you ain't seen nothing yet because you need to grab them at home. Oh, look at that big one in the centre. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Do you know what I love about opal? They're incredibly mystical. It's like pure alchemy within the gemstone. The more you look at them, the more you see the different colours. Just when you think you've got it sorted, looking at one of those pear shapes, you'll just move it ever so slightly and there'll be another rainbow. You move it ever so slightly and the rainbow disappears. You move it again and the rainbow's back and it might be at a different angle. But so important to know that you are getting that grading, you're getting that top. And don't forget, this is why it's probably one of the most infuriating strands, because actually cameras are designed to dumb down dispersion. They're designed to stop sparkle, because when you're taking a photograph or you're videoing anything, you don't want it to be blurred, you want it to focus. So it's a bit of a problem for gemstones, to be fair. They look amazing still.
Look good with the unicorn.
Oh, wouldn't they just? Opal and unicorn pendant, amazing. But how do you fancy a bit of a magical price point on these tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I think probably the biggest saving we've done on this strand. Goodness me. A £32 saving?
Wow, it's very, very good.
That's virtually a 2-for-1 then, isn't it? £36.95 for all of those opals. Jeanette, you must be leaping through hoops at home right now. That is incredible. £36.95. I certainly didn't expect to see a price like that. £32 saving, 15 carats of top grade, beautiful, beautiful, prestigious grading on your Ethiopian opal. And my word, they've made a name for themselves, haven't they, the last few years. Awesome deal, probably the biggest deal we've done tonight in terms of saving, that's for sure. Collected in Cumbria, Merseyside, Surrey, Somerset, Oregon, well done, Argyll and Butte, London. Yeah, grab them whilst you've got the chance, because you just don't know. You don't know if or when you're going to get an opportunity like this right now again, but they are certainly worth seeing. Just the cutest drop earrings, just 2 of those pear-shaped opals, and you have the cutest pair of earrings. Done, job done, and actually probably price reclaimed, I would even suggest.
I would say so, definitely.
They are just magical. You're going to love those. You're going to look. To be fair, I just want to spend ages looking at the strand before I did anything with those. Because they're so fantastic. And they're constantly, you just need to see the colours. To see red in there is really rare, by the way. That's the rarest of the colour tones, and it's tiny silica spheres within your opals that give it this incredible colour. Different depths, different sizes, so it's the microns that are within there. Utterly beautiful. Oh, my word, absolutely glorious. Well done. I mean, they make you want to sing, don't they? They make you want to sing. You have that fantastic array of colour in there, and you kind of just want to sing a rainbow. They're beautiful. Hello, Lynn. Lynn said, my favourite Christmas gifts are pineapple, marzipan, colouring book and pens, but always my total favourite. Hold on, I've put that all together, haven't I? Favourite crisps. Favourite gifts are pineapple marzipan. I can't even imagine that. Colouring book and pens, always had, you know, the big long pen sets.
Oh, yes.
They were huge, weren't they? I love those now, actually. And bubbles. As in champagne bubbles, or... bubbles. Yeah, it was always the little things that you liked as well, wasn't it? Yeah, could never have too many pens and drawing books and all of that. They were always... And I remember having my wuzzle.
What's a wuzzle?
Do you remember wuzzles? There was a television cartoon, and they were called the Wuzzles. You got the annuals and everything, and they were 2 creatures merged into one. So elephant and, well, it was Ellaroo. So elephant and kangaroo was Ellaroo. So it had a trunk and it had the kangaroo's tail. There was Rhinoki, which was a rhinoceros and a monkey. It had him as well. Bumblelion, Bumblebee and Lion. Loved them, and I wanted an Ellaroo. I really desperately wanted. And I remember all the Christmas presents wrapped up, and I just slid my hand down the paper. So naughty. Do not do this. A couple of days before, and saw Uzzle. Uzzle? Uzzle. Totally perplexed. I remember walking around the house going, Uzzle? I don't know, puzzle? Is that a puzzle? I've got a puzzle. And then literally the penny dropped and went, puzzle? I've got a wuzzle. I've got a wuzzle. I remember thinking, I've got to act really shocked. I was 11, by the way. I've got to act really shocked when I open it on Christmas morning, because otherwise my mum and dad will know. So they were opening up the Christmas presents, opened it up and just went, oh my God, cried, like, just absolutely loved it. Cried. And I still have my wuzzle. And I was 11.
See, I did that with a ring binder once.
With a ring binder?
Yeah. I was like, what is it? It's a ring binder.
And you were so excited.
I was so excited that day.
Was it like a themed ring binder, or was it?
Ring binder.
It was blue.
Nothing in it. Just
Bless him. Bless him. See? It's the simple things in life, isn't it? I got my blue ring
really
binder.
sweet.
How did you know?
At least you're not a materialistic child.
Bless him. Well, I like plasters, so there we go. Right, let's have a little look. Shall we do... Oh, let's do the kyanite cabochon. Let me know some of your favourite prezzies. Pineapple marzipan, I can't get my head around though.
I've never seen that.
Never heard of that. What did you get, Mike? Here we go. Chopsticks that lit up. Transparent chopsticks that lit up. So they were like lightsabers. I can see...
That's quite fun,
I think
actually.
that's all right.
Yeah.
We'll let you have that.
Did you use them
that.
as chopsticks? That's
It's a
the
little,
question.
yeah, a little gimmicky gift. That's all right.
Yeah.
We'll let you have that. Stocking stuff, it's all good. All good. 8-carat kyanite pear cabochon. Beautiful. Oh, it's really silky, isn't it? Loving that. That's really gorgeous. There's, you kind of see almost that labradorite glow from there, don't you? It's so beautiful. 19 by 9 millimetre, 8-carat kyanite pear-shaped cabochon. Very, very pretty. This is lovely. We're going to bring you an amazing price on this one as well. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. You are guaranteed your 8-carat. I would make that into a ring. Definitely. Do you know, I would almost want to, I did one of our silver courses months and months and months and months ago. I would actually almost want to sort of revisit that and actually set that into silver.
Absolutely.
It would be worth the extra time and the extra effort to do something really quite fabulous with that, wouldn't it? It's beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And we're certainly going to take your price down on that as well. This is going to be lovely. 2 of those, though, you could certainly encase those in wire and you could make some beautiful drop earrings as well for £7.95. Why wouldn't you? Look, we've done so many deals tonight as we've hopped around the world. Client from Brazil. Again, so many different locations that are bringing these gemstones to us right now, but this has such significant colour. But can you see how the light loves it? It's a bit difficult to show my hand. Will I be able to do that with my tweezers without... Oh, probably not without pinging it all over the place. No, I know that straight away. So have a little look at it. You can see what I'm seeing about that, almost like the labradorescence that you get.
Absolutely.
It's really, really fabulous. Glorious, deep body to the gemstone, and then you've got this light. It's, again, very magical. There's a real magical appearance going on in there. Totally natural as well, which is lovely, because it's a really hard gemstone to get, but it's got such a high refractive index. That's probably why you're getting this fantastic display in there. But it's absolutely beautiful. Very, very well done indeed on that one. It's £7.95.
Like the moon on water.
Gorgeous. Pardon?
Reflect the moon on water.
Oh, nice. Yes, I know exactly. Yeah, lovely, lovely piece there. But that is beautiful. Sally said, I'm happy right now. Got a veggie Chilean. Oh, don't you make me hungry. Yeah. A veggie Chilean brown rice with seeds on the go. Gazing at the stunning black opals that arrived. Ooh, that sounds like a pretty good evening to me.
Yep.
Very nice indeed. Oh, Katrina.
Yes.
Loved my Keb. I had tender heart bear.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I had as well.
I don't know where it went.
No.
My sister had the blue one. What was that? Was it a night? It was a sleepy one or something. I can't remember what it was called. It was a blue.
Yes, it was a sleepy one.
Yeah, it was a blue one. I had the tender
heart.
heart.
Was like an aqua colour, wasn't it? Is that the one? This one I had. I can't remember if that
tender
was...
heart bear was like wasn't quite brown. It was, but it had the big red heart. It was like a kind of a browny red.
I don't know. Yeah.
What was yours?
A greeny colour.
There was a good look bear that had like a little, literally had a 4-leaf clover on its tummy.
No, this one had a little rainbow on its chest.
Oh, I remember that one as well.
Yeah.
I remember going to a raffle with my nan. And the raffle tickets were all laid out, and I remember now. Again, I was only little. Number 15, they had the little plastic Care Bears as well as the.
Yeah.
And I went, I want that one, please. And my nan went, it doesn't really work like that. It's a raffle, so you have a ticket, you get your ticket, and it's just where I went. No, I want that one. Had a go, pulled out the raffle ticket. What did I win?
Did you?
Yeah,
oh, fantastic.
Honestly, with raffles and with things like that. I'm so lucky with things like that.
So if you want something, believe you're going to get it.
Exactly. It's like Christmas Eve. I always get a car parking space. Always. I do. Always. Go out to mum, she's like, you'll never get a space. I went, yes, I will. Visualise it and it's there. Oh, Care Bears. They were ace. Lots of other bears available, but we did like the Care Bears. Gummy bears as well, but I never had a gummy bear. Right, let's have a little look at these pearls. Only have 9 of these remaining. Oh, it takes me back. Takes me back. These are lush. These are natural. No. Oh, my word. White, peach and violet freshwater cultured potato pearls. Yum, yum. They are, I mean, you've got all of the colours that you need there. If you're thinking about bridal jewellery, if you started to think about, obviously, all the commissions ready for next year, total bridal colours. You've got those glorious peach tones, those lovely soft violets, which are really, really, really popular. And, of course, then your classic white of your pearl in there also. Totally natural. These are lovely. Doing the lowest ever again, Phil? Oh, yeah. I think there's a theme of the evening going on here, and I like it. I like it. They should be £38.95. I should think they are, really. 3 strands, lovely long length on those, but not like you've got the short. Less than 7. What's that? £6 something a strand? Loving life. £6.99 a strand? £6.99 a strand. Is that right? Okay, just checking. Just checking, yeah, just checking. £20.95, but there's a lot of pearls going on here. Beautiful colours. You might want to choose to separate those out. You might want to use all of those together, but they are beautiful. I'm thinking about my tender heart bear now. I'm a bit disappointed. I don't know where it is. It's a long while ago. On the telephone lines, though, get on the phone lines. Oh, rainbow bear. Oh, is that what you had? Yeah. Must have been. Yeah. Rainbow bear with it on the tummy.
Oh,
I sold a lot of my stuff.
Did you?
Yeah, I really regret that. Don't ever sell any of you.
No.
Yeah. Had loads of Cindy stuff, like the old Cindy stuff.
I
when
had
Cindy
old Cindy.
had a few more pies, a few more meals in her. She looked good then. You know what I mean? The older Cindy's.
Yeah, she hadn't had surgery.
I know, she was ace then. Yeah, sold all of them. Bought the most awful clothes with the money. Awful clothes, dreadful. I think there might have been a shell suit involved as well, dreadful. Terrible, terrible. Anyways, and roller skates, love my roller skates. £20.95 for all of your pearls. Very well done on the web at JewelleryMaker.com and on the telephone lines 0800 644 655. Congratulations, because that is a super price. That is never a £6.99 strand, is it? Well, that's what you're paying tonight on all of those. So make the most of them, because they are just absolutely super. And to have the opportunity to just have so many pearls in your stash so you can make those pearl pieces whenever you get asked to do them is just brilliant. So very well done indeed on all of those. They're lovely. Oh, bless you, Katrina. I gave all my toys to my local Salvation Army. See, that's brilliant.
Yeah,
that is good. Yeah, that is. I remember actually I took a huge... Do you know what? I'm glad you said that. That's probably where my tender heart bear went to. Because we had a charity shop at the top of Castle Street at home, and I took a big black bin liner full of toys. And the lady in the shop, I took them and she went, "Are you sure you?" Yeah. I walked out and she actually came back out and went, "Can I just? Are you sure you want to leave these?" And I went, "Don't ask me twice, don't," because I was like, they could have come back home with me. But then you get so many, and I still had another bag in the loft. Yeah. So that's probably what happened. But good on you.
So tender heart used as tender heart.
Exactly, exactly. So there we go. Well done. Congratulations on those. Very beautiful indeed. They feel amazing. They do as well. Gorgeous. They are sweet. They feel amazing. Actually, they do. Right. Oh, one in a tingle tangle. Whoa. Right, popping those back. Let's do... Yeah, absolutely. A metre long. I was going to say. That's not a metre in my book. No comment. Right. Have a little look. We have got 5 metres of pearls coming up later on as well, which you're going to love. They are fantastic, aren't they? That's so beautiful. I know it would go really nice. I'm going to grab those off you, Adam. Thank you, darling. Right, can I am doing it. I'm not even going to ask. My new mantra is it's better to beg for forgiveness than ask permission. Look at those. Hopefully I won't have to back that up in court. Don't they look amazing together? They look absolutely gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. Right, look at the size of these. Black onyx. 50 carats of black onyx. They just sparkled at them. Yeah, I mean, you get some lovely polish from certain gemstones. Oh, sliding off my hand. But if you think about black diamonds are actually quite hard to get a lovely smooth polish off. You tend to get odd sort of pits or slight sort of little cracks or crevices. Spinel, brilliant, you can get a lovely polish. Same with onyx, but very sort of inexpensively. I mean, they look so lovely. And the angle facets, again, you've got those little triangular facets that you're seeing on the gemstones. Great for drop earrings, lovely obviously when you get the pear drops like this to make sort of the floral pieces. But your price, again, slicing these prices, slicing and chopping and dicing on those prices, sliced and diced, £5.95. Super deal on that one, and you're always going to be able to use your black onyx, simple as that. This from Celeste. I hope this doesn't sound creepy, Ruth, but I know that the first single you ever bought was by Shaking Steve's. How do you know that? Yeah, that is true. You've clearly watched me too many times, haven't you? I've been really boring like a stuck record. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Lipstick, powder and paint, I think was the lipstick, powder and paint. It wasn't even really famous. I liked a bit of Shaky Stevens, I did.
Green Door.
He's still going, isn't he? He's back again. Pardon?
He's Welsh, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, he's Welsh. Yeah. What's on the green door? I can't do it with a Welsh accent. Oh, my other message hasn't refreshed on my screen. What's this one? Best present ever. A very expensive handbag. My hubby, too busy to buy presents, has said to get something for myself. Yeah. He seems to find time now. Brilliant, brilliant. See, you know, give us an inch, we'll take a mile.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good work,
Good
though.
method.
Good work. Mike would like a yacht for Christmas. Little tiny one. Little tiny one. Yeah, Shaky Stevens. Yeah, it was. It was. Couldn't go wrong with a bit of shaky. What was your first calendar?
Calendar?
Do you know the picture calendars? Not just like a random calendar. My sister had the Wham calendar. I had Aha. That was my first one. Morton Harkett.
I never got any calendars, but I certainly had Wham on my bedroom wall.
Yeah,
Yeah, more, and Bros.
Oh yeah, I liked a bit of Bros. Did you
Yeah.
have the bottle tops on your shoes? I did. I did. Who?
Luke Goss.
I think we're mixing up our Lukes. Yeah, I think you're right, actually, Mike. Yeah, he did go into films and things.
Yes.
Yeah, very talented. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Who was going to tell me a calendar? Someone was going to tell me another calendar story. Mike's calendar. Oh, that's right. That's an advent calendar, that is. That's more than, you know, an advent calendar with bath bombs in.
They're very on trend this year.
They are.
aren't
I did look at treating myself to one of the gin advent calendars.
Very expensive.
They're really expensive. And I went, for
Yeah.
all those little miniatures, I could have some
Nah.
huge bottles.
I'm not falling for it.
No, so I just ordered myself 2 big bottles instead. Right. Very nice they are as well.
Good idea.
Katrina said, best ever Christmas present, my beautiful twins born on Christmas Day.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, well, it doesn't get better than that, does it? My goodness, twins as well, how exciting. Oh, bless you.
It's a busy Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely.
year.
Very, very busy Christmas. Yeah, lots of presents to buy then. £5.95 for your black onyx. Very well done indeed on those. You can see them twinkling from there. They look amazing. Congratulations on those. 50 carats. Let's bring that garnet back because these are so adorable. So glorious. This is a long strand as well. I will hold it out so you can have a little bit of a look. They were glorious. Don't they look fantastic? Great colour on there. Great colour on your garnet. I'm not even going to attempt it because I can't say it. I'm just going to be really honest. Hyderabadi. Hyderabadi.
Hyderabadi.
Hyderabadi.
I've been to Hyderabad.
Oh, have you? It's a place in India, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just can't say it very well. But if it's garnet, it's probably, if it's good garnet like that, if it's high quality like that, you generally do head straight to India. If you go generally to sort of the province of, I've lost my words again. Sorry, I'm just looking at these. No. Look at those. Sorry, these are so. I'm dazzled by sparkle here right now. They are incredible. Yeah, they are. Well, that's why they look so nice with the onyx. They are glorious. So these are your micro-faceted rondelles. We were talking about these earlier on when we had the little wooden flowers. We were talking about sort of setting the micro-faceted beads within the flowers. That's a super long strand. I could skip with that. It's 98 centimetre strand. Considering that they are the smaller of the gemstones, they're the smaller of the gems that we sell, you are going to have a heck of a lot on that strand. 98 centimetres. So scrumptious to have these as little accent gems to make your beady beads, but straight down again on price on these tonight. Another wonderful treat for 42 carats of genuine real garnet from a very, very exclusive location in India. £14.95. I mean, they're set to dazzle, aren't they? Simple as. You can make some beautiful big sort of woven stretchy bracelets with those as well, but they do accent beautifully, even though they're the smaller gems, because they're microfaceted, you get a lot out of them, don't you?
Yes, you do. They would make beautiful little friendship bracelets as well. Put a few of those on a bit of cord with a little charm.
Really sweet. And drops for earrings as well if you want to decorate, if you've got your head pin sort of with a gemstone at the bottom, like the pearls that we had, and you wanted to pop on your microfaceted gems or to make sort of beads from them. Beautiful, absolutely lovely. £14.95 for all of that. Remember, it's a 98 centimetre strand. It's one of those that kind of goes on and on and on. Plus, you've got your lovely little fluffles, I was going to call them then. Your fluffles or your tassels, whatever you will. But £14.95, very, very well done. I like that term though, fluffles. Let's give those a little bit of it. I'm going to twist a few more of those together, and you can just see those. There we go for the final time. Beautiful, very well done those, congratulations. I think we can squeeze in a star buy for you. How about that? And we're going to stay with those kind of colour palettes for you right now, and we're going to bring to you a really, really lovely strand here. Brand new strand for a star buy. Oh my gosh, these are scrumptious. Scrumptious, scrumptious. Brand new strand. Awesome. They're natural, aren't they? 85 carats of rubies. 85 carats of medium nuggets. They are delicious. Wowzers. 11 centimetre strand. That heat, that glow is so impressive. Imagine finding these gemstones. They are captivating. You've got such a beautiful strand here. If you were ever lucky enough to own 85 carats of ruby in one particular piece of jewellery, I would instantly think, well, they're a millionaire. You've got a yacht in Saint-Tropez. You've won the lottery. It's one of those, isn't it? 85 carats is kind of an intangible carat weight for most of us. If you're going out into high street jewellers, if you were to walk in and ask to buy an 85 carat ruby piece of jewellery, you would probably need to have the security guards with you. This is such a wonderful opportunity here that we bring to you at Jewellery Maker. Not only do you have that natural beauty, that natural glow, not forgetting this is representing only 5% of rubies that are natural like that, you've just got these huge sizable pieces. 7 by 6 millimetres up to 16 by 8. I mean, look at that as a centrepiece. That you would only need that one gemstone in the centre of a necklace. And actually, I'm seeing that ruby. Imagine that with pearls coming off either side. Were you there with me with pearls?
I was totally there. I was looking at the strands on the T-bar,
yeah.
And even the sapphires and the pearls would work beautifully with that.
Yeah, they really would.
Really stunning. I mean, actually go with anything, even the spinner, the onyx.
Yeah, lovely. Because it's got that kind of deep sort of colour in there. Definitely. So imagine pearls sort of billowing away either side.
Look at that. That is very regal.
Yeah, very much so. If I bring in the onyx as well, see, I do like it with the onyx as well. So much that they work with, but you have a classic, that's the thing. You've got a really, really phenomenal... See, thing is, with a strand like this, I'm torn. Because I see the bigger pieces like that and I think instantly, I mean, that on its own is going to make the most fabulous pendant, whichever way you set it. Some larger pieces as well, perhaps, to pop onto bracelets. Maybe you might want to have 3 pieces on a bracelet, earrings. But I have to say, that would just make the best bracelet.
Yeah, stunning.
But I don't think you would have ever dreamt you could have got it for a price point anywhere close to this.
That's amazing. For 85 carats of rubies.
How incredible is that?
Wowee. That's amazing.
You have to. For that one centre gem, that one big centre gemstone, on its own, if you were quite simply, even if you were quite simply just going to tie that on a little bit of cord, which you probably wouldn't do, you're going to do a lot more than that, you would not sell that for £7.95.
Absolutely not.
No way.
No.
No way. Yeah, I mean, double figures, double digits. That strand on its own, if I was to look at a strand like that, I would be thinking I'm going to have triple figures on my hand here, minimum. Phenomenal, phenomenal colours. All different shapes, all different sizes, all natural rubies. 85 carats worth of natural rubies. That could make the most delicious wedding present gift. It could be the most beautiful ruby wedding anniversary. For Christmas though, you've got those cranberry colours in there. Just some of the larger ones you might actually want to take off and make wine glass charms. Beautiful for Christmas Day to sit down to your meal and to have the wine glass charms, or to use, you've seen lots of the tutorials making a lot of the different things for Christmas, whether it's place settings, whether it's napkin rings, whether it's to go around your candles. Just adorable. Just adorable. £7.95. They look utterly, utterly glorious. Sally, well done. Carol, Denise, congratulations. Sharon, Jeanette, lots of our regular customers, lots of our regular buyers grabbing hold of these. Utterly, utterly perfect. They are something very, very special. And I would have imagined those, well, even to be fair, if I'd have had to have put a price on those at Jewellery Maker, I would have said if we took those for even £27.95, I'd be really quite happy at that.
I was thinking in the 20s, yeah.
Yeah, and that's living here in the Jewellery Maker bubble.
Yeah.
It's a lovely bubble, but £7.95. That's far too low. But it's Christmas. It's a star buy, so we're treating him. That's why people are picking up 2s of those. I don't blame you. Very, very well done indeed. Because the jewellery you make, you will want to keep some of those for yourself as well. Simple as that. Selling out on those. So huge congratulations. Very, very well done indeed. So many special pieces tonight. It's just phenomenal. We still have an incredible hour to share with you. We've got an awesome kit still to share with you, which I can't wait to see, because I didn't see it before we came on air, so it just looks phenomenal. It's my kind of colour as well. We are travelling the globe today. We've been to Africa earlier on, and we are now going to Paris. We have some Parisian chic to share with you at the other side of this. And actually, funny enough, my husband stopped off in Paris recently as he's gone to South Africa, so there we go.
There you go.
Perfect kits. See you in a second. Don't go anywhere.
If you'd like more information on up-and-coming shows, you can view the programme guide on our website.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
It's that time of year again. Yes, get those Christmas decorations out. But why not make your tree look a little more special this year and create your own decorative baubles? Gemma Crow's DVD will guide you through how to turn your boring baubles into decadent decorations. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and quote the code SXTY85. Get festive with Jewellery Maker.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Hello and a very warm welcome back to the show. We've just been very lucky and all been treated to a certain minty chocolate slice.
That's good.
Which we can eat because it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're only allowed to eat them after 8 o'clock. That kind of it was very nice.
It was just what we needed at this time of day.
We're just saying very grown-up chocolates though, aren't they? Used to have them when you were younger, when you went to your grandparents or something, but very grown-up. Right, we're going to start off this hour though with such a party strand. I love this. Never brought this to you before. It's gorgeous. I haven't anyway. It's a coated gemstone. It's coated fluorite, and it's just party time.
Stunning.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah. Again, it's got that unicorn feel to it, doesn't it?
Oh my goodness me. I mean, it's just, look at that. Absolutely fantastic. 105 carats of coated green fluorite. I've fallen in love with this. It's for me, that's kind of mermaid tail. Yeah. If I was to look at a mermaid's tail, because obviously I do that every Wednesday, they do, I would imagine to see all of those fabulous, it's like when you look at a little tropical fish and you see it, it moves and flickers and you get all of those fantastic colours. Yeah. So beautiful. Just a little angelfish, isn't it an angelfish yellow and black?
Yeah, they're quite bright colours, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean like a little, maybe even a stickleback or something, I don't know.
Yeah, or a little guppy.
Tetra or a guppy. We'll go with guppy. We'll go with guppy. They look fabulous though. They're fighting about varieties of fish now. It's this one. No, it's this one. 105 carats. Oh, we should never mentioned it. But they do look amazing. Look at them there. How many different gemstones would they go with? Seriously. But I would just want to stack those up. I just want that as a bracelet. I want that as a charm bracelet, to be fair.
Yeah, or with a little chain tassel at the end. Or
lovely, 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 lovely. I mean, that's just going to look absolutely fantastic. Perfect party time piece, this one. It's an 18cm strand. They're all faceted, of course, and we're going to do a great price on that for you for this carat weight. And don't forget, it's fluorite, so it will fluoresce as well. Just gorgeous, but I've never seen it with the coating. It adds such a different dimension. They're gorgeous. £11.95. Cracking price. Good. So lovely. I mean, I always think of it as one big piece of jewellery. Whenever I bring to you a strand like this, I just see that as one piece of jewellery at £11.95. But certainly, obviously, doesn't have to be by a long shot. There's so many pieces of jewellery that these particular gemstones could create for you, whether you just take a little section out, whether you have some little drops in earrings, but lots you can mix and match those with. But for £11.95, you can't go wrong. Lovely with pearls. Again, we've got some fantastic colours of pearls. Yeah. If you've got some little green pearls perhaps in there, I'm just looking actually. The fluorite we had earlier on, obviously, but look at that with just a different tones. Isn't that cute?
I love that combination.
Just works with so much. Really works with so much. If I bring in the sort of the pinky shades as well, it kind of picks out the colour of whatever you're teaming them with. To be honest,
actually.
They look lovely. Yeah, labradorite would work so well with that as well. They're glorious. Really like those. Yeah. Little bit slithering away. Come back, you. Emeralds, of course. You've got some emeralds in there as well for little spaces or something. Yeah,
because they're the perfect shape for spaces, aren't they? Those rondelles.
And I'm actually looking at the copper sheet there as well. And the little Swarovski crystals, they'd work really well.
Yes, absolutely.
You have made such nice jewellery. Sorry, I'm getting so sidetracked as well. I'm just looking that bracelet. Oh, that neck. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Very well done. Mary, Annette just coming in as well for those. Congratulations. Look, sneak peek. Oh my word. Oh my goodness me. Love them, love them, love them. First dibs now, thank you. First dibs. I'll donate to charity. They are so beautiful. That necklace is amazing as well.
A little collar.
Oh my goodness.
Necklace.
Yeah. Fantastic. So this is sneaky peek of the Parisian kit we are going to share with you. We're going to go straight in and dive in. This is just, this is beautiful. Well, I've given you a bit of a sneaky peek anyway, because I did pick up some of the strands there that you are about to see. I tell you what, first of all though, let's do the copper sheets. Let's mix it up a little bit, because obviously the copper sheets are pretty fundamental to pretty much, well, it's pretty much everything you've done in terms of the charms, pieces, the copper, collar, sorry, not the copper, the collar. But have a little look at these pieces that Hayley's created for you. That looks amazing, that does. That's really nice, isn't it? Really highly polished and used quite simply using the copper sheets that I have here. So you've got the antique copper sheet, which is 4x4 inch. You've got 2 of those, and then you've got the larger one, which is the bare copper, which is your 6x6 on there as well. So there is a difference in those then, isn't there, in terms of the actual tone that you've got?
There is, yeah. So one is slightly polished,
yeah,
and the other one's been oxidized or heat treated to get that iridescence, and there's a bit of oxidizing there as well. It's also been ground a little bit, so it's got a bit more of a rough texture to it.
Yeah, and you can see that there, can't you?
Yeah.
The 2 that I've got my hands on there have obviously gone through that slight sort of oxidization process a little bit more. Gives it a real sort of I almost want to go to the steampunk as well a little bit.
It is a bit steampunk, actually, yeah. It's got more of an industrial feel to it.
That's my word, yeah, a little bit more industrial, a little bit more sort of antique feel on there, hence the antique copper that you've got. But that, I mean, kind of take it, we need your sunglasses on for that. The sheen on there, just absolutely, look at that, the gremlins all over the world, like, oh, bright light, really blinding, beautiful. They are just, I mean, now in terms of the copper sheet, is it easy to work with?
Really easy, because it's a 0.5mm thick sheet.
Yeah.
And that's just the perfect thickness to cut with. We're going to be cutting with tin snips or sheet cutters, so it cuts really easily with those. You can saw through it as well, but it's also really easy to manipulate. So if you've not worked with metal, sheet metal before, any metal, and you want to move into this kind of silversmithing or what have you, this is the perfect thickness to practice on, because it's more malleable, but it hardens as you work with it as well.
Okay.
If you go thicker, it obviously gets harder to cut and a little bit more difficult to move. Yeah. But you know, it's a very good introductory thickness.
Fabulous. So all 3 of those sound epic as well. For £17.95. Now, obviously, you could go as big or as small as you wanted to when you're working with those. Hayley's obviously gone all out on that collar for us to show something quite epic and fabulous. But you can use smaller pieces in there as well, as Hayley's done on the little heart charms. I love these heart charms on the necklace and on the bracelet. They're so cute. They're so super cute. Love that. And you can see that you've done that kind of, you've shaped the copper. It's obviously not sitting flat.
I've
You've
given it slightly, the dome. Yes. Yeah.
So cute, isn't it cute? You're going to love this. You're going to love this. So £17.95 on the Parisian chic kit that we have for you right now. They just look beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So you've got to have those straight away. So what's that going to be? £5.98 per sheet if you want to do it that way. You've got that lovely big cuff there as well, which looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's 3 separate cuffs. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So you can wear them separately or piled all together. Really, really nice. So that's your copper sheet to start with at £17.95. Then if I pop those over here, could I just lean over you if that's like very impolite? Thank you. Not at all. These crystals, wow. Dazzling, dazzling, dazzling. So, Sparkle-tastic for you right now for your Parisian chic rose-coloured copper wire. Love that straight away with the Swarovski crystals. Now, in terms of what you've got here, you've got the 0.4, the 2 of the 0.4, sorry, and you've got the 0.6 in there as well. So if we do them like, no, hold on a second, that should be, yeah, sorry, the 1, I beg your pardon, I'm looking at the length. Sorry, I was going to say, I thought we went through those earlier on. Yeah, get them in the right. There we go. So you've actually got the 1 mil, sorry. There's your 1 mil at the end. So 0.4 metres of the 1 mil. You've then got 10 metres of the 0.6, and you've also got 10 metres of the 0.4. So that's the round copper wire, and then you've got the rose gold-plated in there as well. So slight difference. Maybe slightly pinkier, basically. You've got more of a pink tone, haven't you, on the rose? But so, so lovely. Perfect with the copper sheet. Perfect match on those. And then, I could have danced all night. They look amazing. So gorgeous on your Swarovski crystal. You have your 4 mil, you've got the clear crystal fasted round beads 4 mil, and then you've got the light rose where you have the 3 mil, and they're both 48 pieces in each one of those, but so wonderful. And they're so expertly cut, and I think that's the thing, is it why we're drawn to the Swarovski crystals like that is the technique, the way in which they are articulated in terms of the cutting, the execution of the cutting process is so technically on point. You get this amazing light show, this laser show from within. But as you can imagine,
Whether it's the clear crystal or whether it's the rose, that is going to look fantastic either or with the rose or with your copper wire. Just utterly beautiful. But the two different sizes in there also, but magnificent together to just give you that little bit of sparkle, to give that little touch of stunning sparkle on there. And you can see as it's been used in the jewellery, whether it's just a little touch perhaps on the charm, as you've done on there. Yeah, the earrings have got them in as well. They look beautiful on the drops on the earrings.
They work well on the earrings because they catch the light as you move with it. Yeah. So. They kind of just flutter their eyelashes at you. You just get that little hint of a sparkle, but quite a lot in there to play with, obviously. You've got just that little touch at the top there, and then we've got the drops as well. So 3 of the spools of wine. You've got that amazing Swarovski in there as well. And don't forget, you're getting 48 pieces. Amazing. So that's £17.95. But they look beautiful. You must have loved this when this dropped through your door. It's a lovely kit. Well, I love working with metal, so I was happy the minute I saw the copper. And then who doesn't like a bit of sparkle and pearls?
Exactly.
I love pearls. So, so a lovely kit to work with all round, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's the thing, we've still got pearls to bring to you as well. So exciting.
Yes, exactly.
So exciting to see all of these elements come together. We kind of do it stage by stage, so you can gradually sort of mix and match. You might, at the moment, you might have some copper sheet in your store, and you might not want that just now. It might be that you've got other elements, so you can kind of dib in and dib out. But ultimately, if you do want to create these designs from scratch, these are the different elements that you want to be bringing in, but just this is so scrumptious. Message for Hayley from Karen said, will the copper turn the skin green, or can you treat it with something to prevent that happening, please?
Well, that's really, every individual person is different. We have different chemicals, and you know, our bodies are made up of different strengths of, you know, acids. So it's your body that turns the copper green. Yeah. It's the oxygen and the chemicals in the surrounding that turns it green, which then moves onto the skin. You can coat it. You can use something called Renaissance wax, which is a wax, and you rub it on. Yes, you have had it here before. It does wear off though, and there is another like a lacquer from an American company. If you search for a lacquer coating on the internet, I'm sure you'll find it. But all those options, they do eventually wear off. Of course. But to be honest, that is the beauty of copper, is that it actually changes colour. Yeah. If it makes your skin green, there's not a lot you can do about it, really. Yeah. And
it's the same with gold as well, isn't it? Sometimes if I've bought rings in the past, whether it's sort of, for instance, a white gold ring, and you try one, I've got some, like a white gold ring that I can wear every day. Then I bought another one, thinking it was going to be exactly the same, different design, and it totally, my skin completely reacted to it.
So that might have had copper content within the gold, and actually gold mostly does. Yeah. What you could do is on the inside, so for example you make a cuff or something, you could line the back with maybe a little bit of leather or felt or backing fabric, and that would perhaps help. But if you're just going to have a wire ring on the skin, it's going to be a bit tricky to stop it. Yeah. Not everybody gets the greening or blackening.
So it's kind of a suck it and see one, isn't it? Really have to see how it goes. But good question, actually. Yeah, really good question. Right, have a little look at these. Prettiest colours going on in here, my word. Wow.
So pretty. And so perfect for Parisian chic as well, isn't it?
I love these.
Yeah, these are just your colours, aren't they?
Oh, yes. You know me very well. They're just so pretty. They're so stunning. They're so beautiful. And let's start with those. Let's start with, first of all, you have those amazing shell pearls. The blue, grey, the ivory shell, and the soft pink pearls. 8mm, but the blue grey are actually going up to 10, and I love that. That's so strong, but yet it's incredibly beautiful at the same stage. And then, yum, you have these amazing beryl gemstones. We're talking all 38 centimetre strands, 170 carats of the beryl. They are again coming in at your 8mm. But think about beryl gemstones. I mean, look at the colour tones we've got. That blue is awesome. You've got that shade of green, you've got that lovely pink. If we think beryl, you think about the pinks of morganites, you think about the blues of your aquamarine, you think about the greens of emeralds. They are all in there. You've got some lovely peach tones in there as well. But what a wonderful selection of strands that you've got. The shell pearl, gorgeous, that metallic, that lustre that you get from shell pearl. Sometimes I think that, particularly when you look at the colours of the pinks and the greys, for me, I don't want to kind of say this, but I'll always tell you what I'm thinking because it's just how I am, I'm too honest. But sometimes I think you would struggle to achieve that with
the
pearl.
perfection, yeah.
Yeah, certainly, because you've got just the perfect round. But that lustre is just beaming.
That too,
Absolutely beaming. But if you do want perfection, they're the ones to go for. And I'm a Virgo, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and sometimes I do need a bit of order in my house. But they look absolutely wonderful together. And I'm just going to have to get my hands on some of these because they look absolutely glorious. 4 strands, bearing in mind, 4 individual strands, shell pearls. You've got a nice long length on all of those, very flattering sizes to work with. If I do that, then obviously you've got all of your 8mm together, and then you kind of more super-sized 10mm rounds. But you could keep it really elegant and simple with those colours. I would possibly want to pick out the silvery grey because I love them, and I'd want a really fantastic sort of evening necklace with that because I just think it rocks. Looks amazing. But colours all work together. Got the same sort of colour palette working all the way through, and they are perfect polish. Those rounds are absolute perfection that you're seeing on there to really complete, to really finish off your Parisian chic collection. You've got the copper sheet, you've got the wire to go, you've got the Swarovski crystal elements to go in there. I mean, what could be better than the Swarovski crystal and those perfect shell pearls? Just
stunning.
Amazing.
Absolutely
amazing,
stunning.
amazing. But what do you pay for 4 strands like that? It's got to be a bit more, hasn't it, surely? Don't forget your beryl gemstones in there, though, because they're all opaque. You've got that really solid colour, but you've kind of got some of your ice cream tones in there as well. But think about what those colours mean. If you're seeing blue of beryl, you're going towards aquamarine. If you see the pinks of beryl, you're going through to your morganites. These are really, really high quality gemstones. Whenever you think about your beryl gemstones, to just get that one strand on its own for me is Christmas.
Yeah.
It's just a gift.
When I saw that, I was really excited.
Yeah, and what you've done with it is just absolutely perfect. Picking out those gemstones, collectively working wonderfully together. I know you're chomping at the bit to get hold of these, and very well done to those of you if you've got them in your basket already. Straight in, straight down, £35.80 every pound and penny that we can. On those, but for 4 big strands, I mean, that'd be for less than £10 a strand. I still think that's absolutely beautiful. I really do. I mean, the beryl on its own, I mean, I don't imagine that's a £10 strand ever, quite frankly. But they do look absolutely awesome. So, yeah, beautiful job on those. Add them into your basket, get them home, add in the copper sheet, get the Swarovski and the copper wire, and then you can go for it. You can start creating these designs yourself. We are going to have a little look at a demo, obviously, because there's some beautiful pieces lined up here. I just kind of want to wear everything, quite frankly. Might have to wear one of the necklaces and the bracelet because I love them. And I presume, I'm guessing, are we going to have a little look at that heart charm?
We can do a heart charm. I was going to do a little ring, but
I was just looking at
what
you'd got here. That was
there. Well, yes, because when you were talking about the heart charms, I thought I'll talk about that as well, because what I really want to talk about is just how to use the copper.
Oh, look at that. And you can actually see, when we're talking about it slightly oxidising, that looks fantastic, actually. It does add another element, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So it's almost it's in the title, it's antique-y. So, but you could use either the brighter copper or the antique copper with that design.
It's fabulous. Look at that. That's awesome. Right, okay. So let's have a little look.
It's called a bypass ring, which means that it's crosses over slightly, and that's brilliant when you don't need to, or you're not sure of how to size a ring correctly.
Okay.
In terms of working with the copper sheet, I'm going to use the antique sheet, and it's really, you can almost imagine it like a piece of paper, particularly with this 0.5mm thickness. It works. You're going to mark out how much you're going to cut. I'm going to use a ruler. You could draw in your marker, or you can scribe, and I'm using a darning needle to scribe. I have pre-cut a length there already. A normal ring that's soldered, a band, for a size M is around about 6 centimetres.
Okay.
Knowing the actual measurements isn't too important, but I'm going to go slightly longer, but I'm going to go make this a 5mm wide ring. So I'm just marking it off along the sheet at the 5mm mark. and then I'm going to scribe that down. I do use the edge of the ruler at the top, and I line that up with the actual sheet itself when it's freshly uncut. Sorry about getting my big old head in there. There you go. Then I'm going to scribe that down. My very 90s quiff.
Nothing
a
wrong
bubble,
with a quiff.
we used to call it.
A what?
A bubble.
A bubble?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I suppose it is what it says.
Okay, and so I'm using the sheet cutters. We do have these on the website as well. They're brilliant. They are like a pair of scissors, and you can cut into the sheet very easily with them. Try and stick to the line, of course. When you start to cut, you will find that the smaller side starts to curl around like that. Be cautious, that is a little bit dangerous, so keep that away from your hand. It might not cut you, but if you were cutting a sharp piece, so if it wasn't, it would kind of like splinter into your finger. I'm just going to straighten that out. If you prefer to straighten it out by hammering it, you can absolutely do that on a steel block. I'm using what we call it's a hide mallet. You could use a nylon hammer as well. And the reason why I'm going to flatten that out is because I want to file it before I shape it.
Okay.
And to file it, it's easier to file it when it's a nice flat line. So trim it down to the length that you want. So I set around about 6 centimeters. So I'm going to go slightly longer, about just under 7, and snip that across. So that is going to be the full length of my ring. Okay, once I have that, I'm actually going to use a file to clean it up. So this is a big flat file. If you don't have one of these, you can use a little needle file, or if you don't have any of those, a metal nail file will do for the time being. Obviously, you prefer to get the files because they actually do the job better. When you're filing, the teeth on the file kind of go up away from the handle, and you file against the grain of the teeth, so with the handle pushing away from you. I'm filing along the full length of the piece so that I'm getting an even length along there. If I just filed in one spot, that would then make a dip at that point, and I get an uneven edge.
And do you get any splintering when you're doing that?
No, you're getting rid of the splintering with the filing. What you do get is a slight burring on the side. So when you've finished with your big file, or if you're just on the little file, what you can do, where that little lip is created, with your smaller file, you can actually just run it at a slight angle to get rid of that little line. So if you ran your finger along there, you will feel a slight roughness.
Okay.
Be careful when you're doing that.
Yeah.
You can gently get rid of that. The splintering you tend to get when you're cutting with your tin snips. So do that on the edge that's been cut. But as you will see, because this is the oxidized sheet, it's created a lovely glint on the side there. So to balance it out, you could actually do it on the other side as well, just so that you get the same effect. Well done, Phil. Oh, he's gone red.
I was like, rather embarrassed face there. Phil was just grabbing the strand of pearls
that
I cut earlier on, and he'd forgotten. They just went.
And then left him on the floor.
See, all over the floor now.
I think he's embarrassed.
Wasn't me. I can feel you glow from here, Phil.
Dance and run. Oh, fantastic. Anyway, so we've filed the edges. We just want to make the corners safe as well. So you can use either one of the files just to make a curved action on the corner, just to get rid of the sharpness there.
He's blaming me now.
Is he?
Blaming me for not tying a knot in the end of the pearl strand. There's no room. It's all right. It's at 10 o'clock. He's going to play. He's going to play 28 pearl pickup on his own.
Once you've done all the filing, if you wanted to, you could actually use a little bit of sandpaper and sand the back down as well. But I'm going to leave it at that. What I'm going to do next, I'm in this ring here. I've got 2 pearls, so I'm going to drill, or in this case, actually make holes with the Jewellery Maker hole punch. To do that, you can always mark it out with a Sharpie or a permanent marker or another kind of marker of some description. I couldn't think of another name there. And then using these, this is my favourite tool of all the Jewellery Maker tools. I'm going to use the smallest measurement, so it's a 1.6 hole in this case. Make it quite, turn it so that the punchy bit is actually quite close to where it's going to go through the punch. If it's really high up, when you pop the sheet in there, it's just going to move about, and it's really frustrating. So I tend to make it just enough so that I can get the sheet in there, and it just pinches the sheet, and I can still move it about. Now I'm just going to make sure that I've got it in the right spot to where my marker is, and then turn that. I'm going to double check before I go in, and I'm just going to twist and twist, and basically it acts exactly like a hole punch with a paper punch. Take it down until you feel it go through. What you don't want to do is get the screw part to rub on the top of the sheet, because it actually will make some scratch marks. Okay. So open up quite wide, and then just check if there's a little bit of the little bubble bit that's left behind. In this case, I'm just going to take that away. And you repeat that on both sides. So that's the one I did earlier. Now, this is the fun bit. So you get your mandrel. And I'm not going to worry too much about the size of the ring. I'm actually going to work really high up the mandrel at the smallest part, because what will happen is it will spring open a little bit anyway. And then at least if it is a little bit too snug, I can just stretch it out rather than try and get it smaller. So I'm holding the sheet at a slight angle. So I'm not holding it on like that, I'm holding it diagonal. And then I'm going to pinch it at that point and then bring it round. You don't want to have it too much of an angle, because actually it doesn't become flush or flat with the mandrel itself. There you go. So now it's got a lovely, what we call bypass, okay?
So it's going to really hug the finger,
It's really going to hug. If you feel like you're not getting a nice curvature on that point there, you can actually use your hide hammer or your nylon hammer to gently tap. So tap it on the mandrel, and it makes it a little bit more curved. Just be cautious of your fingers. Yes. There you go. There you go. Okay, and now just adding the actual pearl itself. They are both the same on both sides. So, but I've used a pink. Oh, you've borrowed my cutter.
Nifty snippers. There we go, darling.
Thank you. So this is the 0.4 wire, and I've used it because it's really lovely and easy to use. Now what I'm going to do is actually put the wire through a bead, and then bring the two ends together. So I'm dropping the bead to the middle, bringing the two ends together, and so it's nice and flush on the sides, and then bringing it down so it crosses over there. So what you get is a nice flush finish up against the pearl. And then using some of the chain nose pliers, or flat pliers, I'm going to create a little right angled bend, preferably in the middle of the pearl.
Gotta run away.
Yes, we do. And then pinch it together. So what you have is a nice little flush bend there. Those two loose ends go through the hole that you punched. You bring it down and it's nice and flush, and then we just start to wrap. So bringing the two ends wider, so one on one side and one on the other. If it's becoming a little bit awkward to work with the other side there, you can actually pull that away from where you're working. We can push it back a bit later. And then we're just going to secure it. So you can choose whether you want the wire coming through the bead hole to be on this side or facing the other way. It doesn't really matter, but you can decide on that and hold it in that way. Bringing the wire around and starting to wrap really firmly. You might need to scooch it up a bit. Okay, there you go. And try and keep it as neat as possible. Okay, and I'm going to do that again. It's actually a bit trickier to work on the edge of the ring, so I'm going to go on to the inner side and then come back to the outside.
Because that, I suppose, will secure that.
Exactly,
that's going to anchor it first.
Right, so now that I can hold that there, I can actually, because this is so lovely and soft, this wire, I'm going to push it through with my finger. There you go. Pull it like a needle and thread. Well, not like a needle and thread, because if you do, you get bends and kinks in the wire. Pulling it nice and taut, and again pushing it through with my forefinger or the curve of my finger, bringing it around nice and tight and lining that wire up nice and neatly with the previous wrap. So now that that's a little bit more securely placed, I'm going to go back around to this side. Okay, there you go. And I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. Now what you could do is you can bring the wire back up and start to wrap it round underneath the pearl, just a couple of times. So it creates a nice little platform underneath the pearl. There you go. And then snip that off. Snip it quite close to where you're working, and then using your chain nose pliers, get the pliers in there and gently squish it down. And I actually put a little bit of glue on the inside of that.
Okay.
Just so you don't get that hooking or scratching. And repeat the same thing on the other side, and that's your bypass ring.
Beautiful.
Okay.
It's a really nice, I think for anybody that's starting that hasn't worked with copper, like the sheet copper like this before, I think that's a really nice ring to start with.
But what you could do, I mean, if the pearls don't, if you're not feeling for the pearls and the wire wrapping on the pearls, don't drill the holes. Just have the ring as it is.
Yeah.
Or you could make the holes all the way along that band.
Nice.
And then that's part of the detail.
Yeah.
You can.
Have the little Swarovski sort of.
Yes,
sewn into
absolutely,
there as well,
absolutely.
couldn't you?
So you could do another one, and they can slot in like a puzzle.
Ah, nice.
Yes, so they can stack up. So they work really well. So working with copper sheet is a lot of fun. There's so many potential things that you could make, and one idea leads to the other. So yeah,
brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I've had a message from Sandra saying that ring is, Sandra in Leicestershire, fellow Leicestershire lady, that ring's lovely. I'm going to try it.
Oh, brilliant.
There
Good.
we go. Thank you for that, Sandra.
Good.
Yeah, enjoy that. It is one you kind of look at and go, you do actually want to give that a go.
Yeah, definitely.
Elizabeth said, I was taught to use clear nail varnish to coat copper to keep the colour when you iridize it.
Oxidize it.
It protects the skin as well.
Yeah, that's a very good idea, actually. It's a lacquer, so you could lacquer it as well. Yeah.
Always worth giving a go. Thank you for that. Sharing your tips is what we like to do, isn't it? But yeah, definitely give that a go. Give that a bit of a whirl. So it would be nice to see how that goes, Sandra. And if you want to send us, obviously, your photographs for the Wall of Fame.
That'd be good.
Fabulous. Thank you, my lovely.
You're very welcome.
I'm going to just have a little look at those at the end of the show. I really like those. Thank you very much, my darling.
You're welcome.
We're going to hop over. Well, I'm not going to hop. Oh, right, we're going to do on and gone. Right, in that case, right. Right, let's see what we can share with you for the last sort of half an hour or so. Turn that there. They're literally going to be, look at this. Look at this mess of pearls here. I don't know. Just can't get the producers, can you? Just can't get them. There you go, Mike. You could use your cap. Scoops them all in. Right, okay. Looks like business, doesn't it? Let's do the fancy jasper leaf. This is so, we can't leave this here for too long. 90 carats of fancy jasper. It's late, bear with me. 60 by 46 millimetre fancy jasper leaf. Carved beautifully again. That's so glorious. Leave me alone. No, don't. Grab hold of it. So fantastic. Whichever way you choose to display that, obviously that could wire wrap beautifully. You could use the little sort of indentations in there to work with that. The colours are gorgeous as well. Very autumnal, very, very fabulous. It is drilled at the top for you if you just want to use the drill hole that is there. If you want to just suspend that as an amazing pendant, you can actually put a few of those together to make something pretty fabulous as well. It's a big piece, $4.95. $4.95 for 90 carats of genuine jasper. Get out of here. Well, that's the deal. That looks absolutely phenomenal. You've got some lovely colours in there as it transcends from those sort of pinky reds right the way through to the greens and the yellow shades within there. But a really fantastic piece of jewellery on its own there, to be perfectly honest. But lots still you could do with that if you want to sort of carry on and embellish on there as well. But 90 carats has got a flat, sort of flattish back to the pendant as well. So if you are making that as a bit of a centrepiece on the neckline, then it's going to sit really well. £4.95, lovely for a centrepiece of a brooch as well, actually. Isn't that amazing?
That would be stunning. Or on a hat.
Ooh, very nice. Maybe you've got a big fascinator or something. 6 left. 6 left at £4.95. Realised my chair's got a really big wobble on now. I don't know what I did when I brought that over here. It could go horribly pear-shaped. But for 90 carats of your fancy jasper, if you want to give it a go, do it. Have a little look at that, because that is one you're not gonna want to miss out on, that's for sure. Huge piece of genuine gemstone jewellery there. Pop it in your basket, check it out. Very, very well done indeed on that one. Congratulations. Lovely. Whilst we're there with the big pieces, let's go for a donut, shall we? Oh, I've not had a donut in ions. This is lovely. This is really, really nice. You've got the Dalmatian jasper. I mean, so funky. All you need to do, if you want to on that, is quite simply pass a length of cord through there, you know, in terms of putting it through and just pulling it up and putting it into situ on that, on a piece of leather. I love the patterning you get on that one. Obviously, you can see why it's called Dalmatian jasper, because it's covered in spots. Perfect for Christmas. You always have to watch that at Christmas, don't you? A bit of Dalmatians. Such great films. 3.95 pennies, £3.95. £3.95 for 120 carats. Big pendant, and it's the same both sides. Obviously, it's not just that one side's got the domed effect on there. It takes you all the way around on a 3D adventure. 0800 644 655. Well done on that one as well. We're just going to go fast and furious for the last few moments here for the show. Very fast, and you're going to be furious if you miss out. So don't. Just pop them in your baskets and get going on those. Lovely polish on there as well, isn't it? Great with black spinel, great with black onyx, any of your black gemstones actually. Stunning. Wonderful. Let's do, oh, they're over here, aren't they? The blue. These star buys, really, these are. Star buys, brand new. 35 carat blue spot jasper, I like that. Ooh.
Beautiful.
How nice is this? Yeah. A rather glorious hexagon. It is drilled at the top as well. You can just see that. You do have your drill hole. Right. Oh, cute. So you could quite simply just literally suspend it. So beautiful. I mean, you've always got those, lots of other varieties available, like a Wedgwood blue.
Yes, it is actually, yeah.
So lovely that is. The great different sort of patternings in there. You might get more of the, we see there I've got a slightly lighter shade. If I flip it around though, you've got a totally different patterning. Gorgeous. So lovely. 34 by 30 millimetres. Whichever way around you're looking at that. I mean, glorious. Nice depth to that as well. Really lovely depth. Almost looks like, you know, when you see ice forming on your windscreen in the morning and it kind of feather. It's called something, isn't it? And when it kind of feathers out. I can't think what it's called. But so beautiful. The patterning in there is amazing. Your Chinese gemstone, 35 carats of blue spot jasper, and a very wonderful finish. Great polish on there. And you can see right in the centre, if I can catch that on the light, I mean, you can actually almost see that sort of starred effect, the way that's been brought to you. You've got that, if I can find, there you go. So you've got kind of a hexagon within a hexagon, really, because that's on the table of the gemstone, but really playful and very lovely colours in there. Brand new. Haven't got time to do it as a star buy because we are running out of time this evening, so we're going straight in. It could well be another on and gone, to be perfectly honest, considering your carat weight, the size, the stature, the colours. £7.95. Whoop whoop to that. On the telephone lines or on the web, such a forgiving colour as well. I think, I mean, imagine that with a white shirt, crisp white shirt and a pair of lovely jeans.
Stunning. Yeah.
Very sassy. We like that a lot. A little back dress moment. Daytime or evening time is going to take you from desk to dance floor. At £7.95, which is what you want, really, isn't it? I haven't got time to go home. JewelleryMaker.com. Very well done to you on the web for adding that in. On the phone lines as well, buzzing. Congratulations on that jasper. So many different varieties of jasper. But here with the blue spot, here we've got something really quite stand out, to be perfectly honest, at a price like that. Lovely. I tell you what, as we like that shape, let's do another one. Totally different feel to this, but equally as fantastic. Again, everyone's going to be a star buy. Adventuring. We're going green. We're going green. Isn't that lovely? It's a really beautiful full-on colour right the way through. 35 carats. We'll do the same deal, same price, even though they're two very different gemstones. We'll still get that down for you on the hexagon as well, but it's so lovely. And of course, you don't need to keep it just plain and simple like that. If you wanted to sort of drop gemstones through and have them sort of suspended at the front like charms, you could do. There's lots that you can do with a simple pendant, and the fact that it's drilled probably is going to make life a little bit easier for you here as well, because you might be slippery and sliding all around that otherwise. But another great price on that adventuring gemstone. Be green with envy if you grab that, because it's such a pure colour. It's a really popular gemstone, of course, as well. And adventuring, I mean, it goes with adventuring goes with rose gold. If you've got some of the rose copper wire remaining, if sterling silver, it literally works with everything.
It really
that
does, yeah.
So pretty, so beautiful. Hello, Beverly. Beverly said, hi, Ruth. I know you pushed for time, but I missed the coated fluorite. Could you flash it really quickly? Yes. Yes. It would go very nicely with that, actually, Beverly.
It would go very well with it.
Good call. It's so nice as well. So nice. Here we go, Beverly. This is for you. So I put that alongside the aventurine.
That works so well together.
Oh, nice. Oh, Beverly. Beverly. That's lovely. That's a cracking combo, that is. Really nice. So the coated, cracking, sounded like Wallace and Gromit, cracking combo. Cracking grommet. Gorgeous. So the details of that are right down on the bottom of the screen. So do add that to your... My eyes are going. I'm a bit worried about that. I'm a bit like that tonight. Is it my age?
No.
It happens.
Too far away.
Is it just too far away? Thank you, Michael. You know how to make a girl feel good. £11.95. Very, very well done indeed. Beverly, grab hold of that. That's glorious. I really like that. Right, there is something I have to do, and I can't wait any longer. Got to do it now.
Oh my word. Oh my word.
These. I love these. I love these.
Wow.
I love these. Just fabulous. We are about to share with you. Oh my goodness, this is going to be good. Has Beverly messaged back?
All those pearl
Thanks
collectors.
very much, gorgeous. I'm getting to.
Oh, brilliant.
I think that I read that out wrong. I think that's thank you very much, gorgeous, as in the strands gorgeous. Well then, thank you very much, gorgeous.
Read it as you want.
They are gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Look at this. Well done, Beverly. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. These are stunning, gorgeous pearls. 5 metres. 5 metres of freshwater cultured pearls. These are epic. You have, oh my word, they're just unbelievable. So they're all in metre strands, 1, 2, 3, yeah. You've got metre strands of each one, so it's not a whole 5 metres, because obviously you've got the different sizes in there as well. You're talking 6 by 5 and 2 by 1 strands. So I think if I move that over here, there we go, just so you can see the sort of the different, there we go, the different sizes. They are just gorgeous. And I have to say I'm a little bit excited about those sizes, particularly the smaller ones, because you don't normally get so many of those in a metre, to be fair, never mind to have so many. So you've got probably your 2 metres of the smaller, and then you've got 3 metres of the larger pearls in there as well. Absolutely perfect. These are stunning. 5 metres of pearls. You are not going to be afraid to use these, that's for sure. Think of the incredible inspirational neck pieces you could make with these pearls. You go back and you look at the books sort of featuring Coco Chanel, and you see the layering of pearls that used to be done. I think the only reason that you maybe don't see it so much now is because people can't afford them. Can you imagine? Layers and layers and layers of pearls like that. Here you've got that opportunity. But if you think about this right now, oh, what have I just lost? I'll grab that in a moment. Honestly, the value for money you're about to get here is incredible, incredible. You've got 5 metres of pearls. If you were to make, let's just say a classic 18-inch necklace. Yeah, that's you're probably going to do 16 on some of your choker designs. And if we were to take these pearls and you were going to absolutely jam-pack a necklace full of pearls, and you were going to do maybe 18 inches, you're going to make about 10 necklaces from all of these. 10 pearl necklaces if you were going in for about 18 inches. Where do you even price one of those? If I take the larger, where do you even price just one of those? In fact, if I just drop those down, let's change the game again. and bring that up to my neckline as it is. A metre length of pearls. This is when I'm talking about that layered effect. I love that as a long strand. You don't get opportunities to take an entire long strand like that very often at all, do you? Not for real pearls. Faux pearls, fine, yeah. But to think that you're wearing a full strand like that and to layer that up as a waterfall, if you want to keep all 5 metres of pearls here and have an incredible layered effect, you are going to be able to. But what would that cost you? This strand, this 1 metre, just this one. I've got 4 more metres to give you for free if you like. But one long length like that, a metre of pearls, could you pay hundreds of pounds?
Yeah.
For a metre length? 99, 99, 95 for 5 metres. That's crazy. That's crazy sticks. I love it. If you were to make your 10, because you could get 10 18-inch necklaces out of all of this, that would take them down to about £10 per necklace.
Wow.
Yeah. 99.95 for an 18-inch necklace. Would you consider? I would.
If I was a bridal supplier, I'd be snapping these up.
Oh, wouldn't you just?
I mean, you could do tiaras with them. You could you could even embellish a gown with it.
Yeah, well, my dress when I got married, I went crazy on pearls.
Did
and
you?
I remade my headpiece, put real pearls in, because I bought one that I liked the look of, because I couldn't find what I wanted. I thought, I'm going to have to make it. So I did. My dress was covered in little pearls.
Oh.
But how beautiful to know that you can actually really embellish your outfits, your dresses, headpieces, whatever it might be. But that is just so fantastic. I think the thing that's exciting for me here is you've got such freedom when you're getting them in a long strand like that. You're not just buying something that's fixed, that's ready. I wish I'd have made my own pearl bracelet, because my pearl bracelet fell off on my wedding because the clasp wasn't very good. They are fabulous. Very, very well done indeed on those. Imagine that as a choker.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, just one final flash of that, because it's just, yeah, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Oh my word, just, sorry, I've dropped that already. Wowzers. Glorious. Pardon? Yes, yeah, jadeite. You don't need to ever ask me if I want to do jadeite, because it's one of my faves. This is it. There's some really good colour on here. 110 carats of Burmese jadeite, really seriously good colour. 6 minutes, I don't know if I want to see this. How have you done that? For jadeite! Wow! That's got to be one of the best prices I have done on jadeite. £9.95. Well, I know I've paid more for my jadeite in the past, and I work here. £9.95. That's incredible. I love the colours. I look at that one. You've got some really nice dark shades in there.
I haven't seen many dark colours.
No, that's very unusual.
That's really lovely.
Really, I mean, by all means, pick out the lighter ones, put those together in designs, pick out some of the deeper shades, but for £9.95, come on, seriously, there's going to be some guest designers in for that. Traders, not surprisingly, I'm sure will be going crazy for that as well. 110 carats of Burmese jadeite, lovely. What I do with my, I've literally got a little jadeite bracelet with a little butterfly charm on there. Just cute, 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 cute. 0800 644 655. This is why you've always got to stay with us to the end, because you never know what little cheeky nuggets we're going to sneak in for you. For Anne, for Denise, well done Denise. Sophie's grabbed 2. I don't blame you on that. That's a bonkers price point, but we like that. That's definitely one of those lovelies. Literally on and gone. 4 left. 4 left. I'm not going to have enough of those. I'm so sorry. And you could do it. Christine, you could do it. You could be a winner. Anne-Marie's got hers in Merseyside. Phenomenal job on those. Brilliant. Well done. Congratulations. They're lovely. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Beautiful. Is it, we've got tourmaline. Let's do the tourmaline. Love the colours of these. We have a real rainbow. These are cheeky. Great colour. Great, great colour. Pinks just pop for me. The greens are really intense. This is a very, very nice strand actually. 40 carats of multicoloured tourmaline. Small chips. Say small chips. I think lesser quality. Oh no. Have a little look at these. They look incredible. No way. £6.95. That's a beautiful necklace right there, actually, isn't
and
it?
The colours on that are
Stunning.
stunning. I can't believe it.
I know.
That's $6.95.
Yeah, for that, if somebody said to me $6.95 for a strand of tourmaline, I'm thinking in my head, right, they're going to be really bad quality. They're going to be really pale.
Yes.
They're not going to be finished very well. And exactly the opposite of every one of those statements is here, because the polish is brilliant, the sizes are lovely, but the colours are absolutely wonderful, and they should be. They're tourmaline. Look, I mean, can you see you've got some blues in there as well? I'm not saying that you've got Paraiba or Indicolite or Rubelite, but you've got those shades and they are tourmaline, so I'll let you play around with those. But for £6.95, you've got a cracking, well, it's tourmaline. A rainbow of colour, a fiesta of colour in there. So beautiful. 0800 644 655 on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. They're literally on and gone. So ones to grab hold of. Denise, straight in there, congratulations. I mean, I'm a tourmaline queen, it's my gemstone, so I'm always going to fly the flag for this gem. When I see good ones, I get really excited about them, and they are truly exciting. So very best of luck on those. Pop them in your baskets while you've got the chance right now, because they are just super steals. Very well done indeed. Not many of those left, so congratulations indeed if you get those home. Ooh, love them. Yeah, showerite, nice, really nice. Just keep getting, these are big sizes as well. Lovely size showerite gemstones, and this purple is so luxurious. Total luxury. This show tonight has flown.
It really
I feel like I've been
has.
here about an hour, if that. It's gone so quickly. It's all those chocolates we've had. 0800 644 655. Is that the amethyst? I was going to say, crikey, that's really good. Where? Yeah, well, it was very. Where's the? Oh, right under my nose. Sorry, right under my nose. Beg your pardon. Sorry. Let me show you the two together. There we go. More of the swirling, sort of fibrous. There you go. They do look phenomenal together, though, don't they? Actually, that'd be, yeah, that wouldn't be good showerite, because you wouldn't have all of those swirling movement. I mean, they look kind of the marbling effect, isn't it, in there? Sorry, I'm going too quickly. That's why I'm just trying to get you as many deals in as I can. 260 carats. So almost like little brush strokes that are painted throughout the gemstones. £47.95 for 10mm rounds. You're talking 38 centimetres in there, but it's a big carat weight. There's lots of character within this gemstone. It's a Russian dream. Well, you're going to need to rush in on this tonight, because you're getting the lowest price. We need like one of those clacker things. Lowest price ever. They have the football matches there. 25 or a horn. 25.95.
Vuvuzela.
Very well done indeed on those. 800 644 655. Beautiful colours. The blacks, the whites, the purples, they're all mixing together in there. The little sort of silvers, there's greens, there's oranges. Wonderful, but quite a rare gemstone. We don't see a lot of this actually. So when we see it, we want to grab hold of it and we want to use it. We want to work with very beautiful statement gemstones. Gorgeous. Well done. Massive saving on that. Done a couple of really big drops in terms of prices tonight, haven't we? So that's another one to really enjoy. Lovely colours. You're going to really find those quite attractive on the eye, whether you're picking out some of the lighter tones or some of the deeper tones. They are quite fabulous. So very well done indeed on that one. I think we need to go full circle. What do you say? Because we started with the most amazing gemstone. Some of you might not have seen, some of you will have definitely grabbed hold of. So let's have a final recap. Love this. Of our quartz, our diamond-like quartz. Our Herkimer quartz that we have here is our diamond from America. So fabulous. So it kind of glitters unashamedly. It's got its own personality. I love these little crystals of gemstones that you can see in here. Every single one of these medium nuggets looking so glorious. 19 centimetre strand, but you are looking at 35 carats. It's fantastic. I think I've bought this particular variety of quartz to you once, if at all. But they do look absolutely fantastic. And for a price like that, why not? Why not add that to your order this evening? It's such a beautiful chance. If you got the unicorn pendant earlier on, well done, because that could drop down beautifully from there. But look at that. It's almost what you get from the coated gemstone, you kind of seem to get from the quartz here as well.
It's really, you want to look at every little individual one.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're going to see a little creature inside there.
I know. And if you think of like the closest thing for me is the rutile quartz.
Yes.
And when you look at it, you do have, there's so much, everyone's different.
Yeah.
Every single piece, but
Fascinating.
Yeah, massively. You'll look at that, you'll really want to explore the gemstones that you've got in there because they're super, super, super. So £6.95 on that one. So 35 carats of your Herkimer quartz. That is glorious. Well done. We're nearly there. It's gone too quickly tonight. Should we just stay? Should we just do another? Should we just stay? Right. Let me take a final trot over to our lovely Hayley. Oh, that's gallop. What am I? Performing monkey. Right. I am, yeah. It's been lovely to have your company.
Thank you for,
we were a little worried as to whether we were going to get
I nearly
on
didn't
gorgeous
make it.
Hayley. I know, bless you. When are you back with us, my lovely?
A week on, I think it's a week on Friday, actually.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah, but it's about a week's time.
Yeah, so busy making and creating yet for that?
Yes, I actually haven't got my kits yet.
Dun, dun,
So,
dun. Right.
Soon. I'm sure I'll get it the next day or two.
Yeah, I'm sure you will do.
Yeah.
Well, it's been lovely to have your company yet again tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. We've had far too much fun yet again. Hopefully you've got some gorgeous ideas of pieces of jewellery you want to start to get creating and start to have a go at. I know obviously a few of you messaged in tonight to say you are going to give pieces a go, which is fantastic. You've always got the backup, of course, of going to our YouTube and to have a little look, and to any of our channels on Facebook to have a little look on there as well. I'm back with you on Monday night. Sorry, Phil and team, you've got me again Monday night. Sorry about that. Are you doing your hair that night, Phil? Are you? Oh, okay. Sleep well. It's been lovely to have your company. Safe journey home, my
Thank
gorgeous. And I will
you.
see you very soon, I hope. Until then, keep watching, keep enjoying. We'll see you in the morning. Bye.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier.